Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome to another episode of the Top 4 Podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal FC fan. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. João Pedro. What?
No, I thought you were gonna do the same one we do for Spurs. I thought you were gonna do that one.
What's that? I don't know that one.
Something in his hair that night. The Spurs are Gervinho. That was our one first.
Why would I sing a Gervinho song?
Not Gervinho, but I thought you had like a Chelsea version. But it's the fact that the Spurs are still SHI. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It was all about João Pedro and this guy as well. Moi. Best midfielder in the league. Let's go.
Yeah, whatever. Joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing?
Oi. Joined by AD, a Liverpool fan.
Are you, man? The BS stops now. Playtime's over.
Yeah, live and direct, AD. We're joined by Ernest, a Manchester United fan. Ernie Mac with a thumbs up for the audio listener out there. Yes, we are back with another episode of the Top 4 Podcast. Been an interesting Premier League weekend. But before we get into the proceedings, I want to know, guys, what was your highlight or surprise of the week?
This week? This week was just a normal week. I can't lie.
Normal.
It's a normal week. 9 to 5.
Come on. Yeah, nothing really to write home about, you know. Quiet one.
A quiet one, says the masses. Anybody got anything, or we could just move swiftly on? We can dive straight in if you would like to. Just to let you guys know, we are live from the Stadium of Light, where Sunderland against Everton. There's a lot here.
That's one of the greasiest names for a stadium in my life. Like I've ever heard in my life.
It's also so hypocritical as well. Have you been to Sunderland? What light appears? What light appears there?
You know what I like about what 2025 has revealed about you to me, Robin. Like your hating levels have gone up a notch. Like I respect it.
Listen, for me, I have nothing against Sunderland except for the shenanigans in 2013. Other than that,
the thing is, I knew you were.
Other than that,
I knew you were gonna say that.
Other than that, I have nothing against Sunderland. Nothing.
Adrian said something in the group chat. Yeah, he said, if there is an inch of what I forgot the language he used. There's an inch of critique. Robin is there. We're talking about this hustle today. I said, have you seen something that there's no light?
Hey, Pete.
Just like that, bro. Disconnect Sean.
Who dropped out? Robin.
Yeah. For them shenanigans, bro. For them antics.
Before we get into the comments, I've realized I do have a highlight of the week.
Oh, here he is.
Just in my life, yeah. So I went church on Sunday, and then after church we had like a quiz, like a little quiz night, yeah. And one of the rounds of the quiz was they took like verses from the Bible, but changed the language, yeah. So it was just bare different languages, and you had to guess what language it was written in, and then guess the actual scripture. And there was one that was in Portuguese. And the only reason I understood what language it was because of Nuno Espirito Santo.
No, guys, his name is Spirit of God.
That's too funny.
That's insane.
That is too funny, man.
Yeah,
it's too funny.
Hey, man.
Man got the language and the verse. Man got the language and verse.
You know how funny that is?
Oh, it's gold.
I had another stinker as well. I had another stinker because one of the other scriptures they put up, was in Swahili, and I didn't know. And then when the answers got revealed, they were like, "Wait, don't your people speak Swahili? Like, right?
Your people, you know?
Don't you?
Them undertones there, yeah."
What did they?
I can't lie. You can be forgiven for that one.
You know what I mean? That's not my language.
Yeah, I'm saying. It's
Tanzania, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
Tanzania, Kenya, them and them.
technically, it's one of our official languages.
One of you
But
guys.
nobody.
One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not speaking it like that. So
No, we are not. Tremendous season. My highlight, I think, was going to Burnley away with me and Michael, man. You know what I'm saying? So we had it zinged up to Burnley. You know what I'm saying?
did you get out as fast as you can, like I said?
Did you what?
Did you get out as fast as you can, like I said?
I mean, like, it was calm. Like, it was actually pretty calm getting out. Yeah, we got out there ASA. Do you know what I mean? As soon as the traffic bled, you know what I mean? We were out there. Do you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, it was calm, man. It was actually a nice little weekend. You know what I mean? Me and Mike were 5 hours up, 5 hours back. And let me tell you something, yeah? In fact, thank God, yeah, because had we taken train, we would have been on one of those Doncaster trains, bro, from Leeds and that went down to London. So, like, all the fans that funnily enough, all the fans that went by train that were going via Leeds or Manchester, you couldn't get home on Saturday. So nobody got home if they took train, if they were going home that night. So yeah. So you imagine, bro, me and Michael could have been just outside in Doncaster, bro. I know people that stayed in Nottingham, people that went to these random ends.
Well, PR, you see when you say outside, you'd be like stranded, like legit outside,
bro. Imagine.
Holy.
I'm confused. Why would you go via Leeds? That would be my first question.
Mate, do you know what? It was actually the better option because it was much cheaper. And also because going through Manchester was an absolute bump. You're looking at 100, 110 pounds to go to Manchester.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Whereas like Leeds, it was a lot cheaper. And I considered it. I was thinking about it, but then there was only like 1 or 2 trains out.
It's just so Burnley. Right. That's why I'm just like,
because like you just go across in it. You go across to Leeds and you can go straight down from Leeds to London. It's like it's not really that long. But yeah. Anyway, that was horrendous. What took place Saturday night?
Look at this guy.
Well, go on.
Look at Murad.
What's Murad saying?
Murad's last comment.
He said, highlight of the week. I've appealed a PCN and it was successfully overturned in the borough of the city of Westminster, mind you.
That's a big one. That's a big W, you know. That's a highlight and a half, bruv. And a surprise. So let's have it right.
Fantastic.
Let's go. Yeah, let's get into the comments, Oscar. What's going on? What's happening?
Shout out to Murad. He says, good evening to the greatest football podcast to air on a Monday night when countdown is on. T-6 days until Liverpool's involvement in the title race is over. I think he's preparing for a defeat on the weekend. The devil dragged you to hell on the Lord's day. The beast stung you before Halloween. The villains were not able to write another unhappy ending in your story. But alas, the city will revoke your digital ID and deny access into the title race.
You know what's mental? He ain't said Arsenal once.
but let's be clear. The theme of Top 4 podcast in the 25-26 season has just been hate. Like everyone's just been hating.
Arsenal gotta win it. You know what I mean?
People are not even big enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
People ain't big enough.
Love it.
Team. They're just going.
That's sad, you know. Last year was put your medals on the table.
Who was having that conversation?
Yeah,
I had it, Oscar had it, and I think that's about it.
Oh, the trophy winners. Yeah.
I
mean,
that's what football used to be, but you know.
W's in the chat.
Hey.
Hey, by the way, just a side note, I'm watching the game at Goodison. And Everton's away kit is horrendous. How you get a black
wait. Say it again. You're watching the game at Goodison.
Sorry, at the Stadium of Light. The Stadium of Light, mate.
You lost me.
I've just seen the front part of the Everton kit, and it is woeful, horrendous. You got a black kit and it's ruined. No,
still not the worst kit of the year. That Man City kit. Ooh.
It's
up there. It's up there. Yeah.
You know what?
Adrian.
Who are they by? I think is it Puma that they buy?
Puma.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you. Like Puma should not do football, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just like, I've never seen good Puma kits. Yeah.
No, like they have some kits that I've liked, but they're never the best kits. Do you know what I mean? I like.
What is the best Puma kit, in your opinion, of all time? And if you can't think of one, there's a starting problem.
It's the Cameroon World Cup 2002.
No, don't lie. You're a liar.
That skin tight one.
That was
Peter said, "Don't lie, even though you're a liar. Even though,
Come on, you're a liar.
even
Listen,
though."
that
No
was
way.
the worst football kit of
Worst.
all time.
Bro,
The
in the
worst.
Confederations Cup, they wore it with no sleeves. That's elite, bro.
Nah, man. The fact that they had sleeves on it was a basketball kit.
They
Oscar,
have,
you like weird things, man.
bro. It's iconic. It's not just me.
It's
Iconic
remembered.
doesn't always mean good.
It's just remembered.
Okay, but
Yes,
I'm
Ernest.
on the Puma's mid thing. So I don't think Puma have a lot of good kits to choose from.
Puma
So-
is
Like,
mid, bro.
I'll be honest. The ones I can think of, there's tons of Adidas and Nike better. Like Arsenal's black and pink, good kit.
Yeah, material stank though. My gripe with the Arsenal Puma kits, the material was horrendous.
The material, they looked horrendous.
I mean, they looked horrendous, but what I'm saying is, like, when you pull out like that black kit that Ernest is referring to, you go touch that up in real life. What? Spandex, latex? No, man. What are we doing?
And they always looked unnecessarily tight on players.
Yeah, man. It wasn't for if you're over 10% body fat, it's not for you, blood. It's not for you.
If your Yoker is his peak,
you know them way there, bro. Even if
Nat,
you were Chamberlain.
Nat says New Zealand. I need to check this out.
Speaking of Chamberlain,
What about him?
he's trying to wear the Adidas shirts now, isn't it?
Oh, where is he? Who does he play for? Is
He's
he
a free agent.
Is it a free
That's
agent?
currently training with the Arsenal under 21s to try and keep fit and get a gig.
Has not crossed my radar. Wow.
All right, lads. A few more comments.
Yeah.
Shout out David. He says, "Big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone had a blessed week. What did your teams get up to in FPL? Haaland and Salah both in his team. Is it possible?" Oh, he's asking who has Haaland and Salah.
I don't, and I'm starting. Haaland's now getting into his form. I'm like, how do I raise 14 grand without killing the team?
You're crazy to not have him in your team from minute one.
Wait, who do you not have, Robin?
I have Salah, but I don't have Haaland.
you're crazy.
That's a howler.
You are.
You say that. Last week I got nearly 90 points without him, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
it's
Robin, that's
fine.
1 week.
It is 1 week. It is 1
Oh,
week, and then I'm going back, and I was like, yeah. I know. That's why I said how, because it's not the first week I've been like, how do I raise 14? Because it's 14.5.
Listen, I'm happy to be wrong about this in the future. This is the best number 9 I've ever seen in my life. This guy's the best. He's too cold. Put him on your team every week and worry about the rest later, man.
Yeah.
I saw someone tweet something today, and they were talking about because Haaland is a guaranteed bag. Yeah, Fantasy should like next season maybe change the rules where you have to pick a different captain. Like you can't pick the same captain back-to-back weeks because then it makes the game a little bit more fun. Because my captain is by default Haaland every week.
Yeah, man. Listen, put it this way: Haaland has 13 Premier League goals. Second place has less than half. And that is Mr. Igor Thiago and Danny Welbeck on 6.
What?
I was actually thinking about like a striker conversation today. In regards to like me assessing the Man United game, and obviously what Gary Neville's been saying about.
I was waiting for your reaction on this.
My favorite player.
What a goal!
Season.
What a goal!
Enjoy.
Real West African power.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I got it right this week.
Let's have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. I'm literally way behind. I'm still 13.52, 53.
Oh,
This guy's a hooper, man.
Oh dear.
This guy's a hooper, man.
The VAR.
No, it's not a VAR. I'm just saying oh dear to how far Pete's behind.
All right. Well, let's move on.
I've seen him pick up the ball from the final third. Yeah.
Pete, let's move on to another question. Question of the day: what one genre of music do you listen to?
This is hoops.
Yeah, this is Hoop FC, right? He's a baller. He's a baller. He is.
My favorite player in the league this season, man.
Everton just needs to pattern a centre forward, and it could be curtains.
Oh my God!
Because if they've got Grealish on one end, they've got Njai on the other one. Bloody hell!
Flip it,
Barry's not done the business so far.
This kit
Barry's
ain't
all
as
right.
bad.
Barry's all right. Yeah,
This
Barry's
kit
all right.
ain't as bad as City's kit.
Maybe not, but it's horrendous for a black kit. Black kits you can't get wrong. It's a cheat code. So the fact that you name me the worst black kit you know, really and truly,
I hear you.
look at it. Look at the state of it.
I hear
I'm
you.
seeing yellow and dark blue across the chat. No,
It's better.
Black
Yeah,
kit.
they did
Black
too
kit is
much.
guys, Nat wants to know what music you think has fallen off.
R&B.
As in the genre of music.
Yeah, he said, what is one genre of music you listen to?
I'm with Adrian, R&B.
Yeah, R&B fallen off.
I don't know, man.
You know,
So he makes R&B in 2025. So tell me you.
No, Adrian. I think the point I'm trying to allude to is that I think Spotify has helped me like stop relying on mainstream. Like, if you want to find good music of English, it's there.
I hear you.
Yes, no, you're not wrong.
I'm just saying that I think that obviously the way we consume music has changed, and I think that obviously radio used to dictate what was good to us, and most of the time they were right. But now there's a plethora of artists doing loads of things that I think is quality. I just don't think that we consume mainstream music the same anymore because we have so much choice.
Oh, I've got so Ernest, who's someone underground? Who's someone underground that you'd recommend, or someone that you've come across recently?
What's his name? Leon Smith.
Who's Leon Smith?
What's it? Leon something? I swear it's Leon Smith.
Are you talking about Leon Thomas?
Leon Thomas. Sorry.
Yeah, Leon Thomas. Yeah.
Like he's cold. Olivia Dean is amazing. I don't know if you call her R&B, but do you know what I mean?
I can't lie. I think Leon Thomas is mainstream. I can't lie.
He's very mainstream.
But mainstream means that the R&B music, obviously not in its entirety, but some people in the mainstream are still producing. Do you know what I mean? Vivian is still there. Daniel Caesar just put something out. Do you know what I mean?
I can't lie, Ernest. In everything you said, I think you just proved Adrian's point.
What?
That R&B is like, it's just not as good as it used to be.
No. I'm not saying. I think because I'm more so tackling the idea that I'm not sure if we're looking enough.
I think that's that.
That's more than valid.
It's a good to have. It's a good. Well,
because to me, like Oscar knows the type of rap. Sorry to cut you off, Robin, but Oscar knows the type of rap I like. If it was up to the music I'm listening to, like I do not listen to Young Thug. I don't, and if I relied on what like the people, if I relied on what the masses call rap now, what's the era that we've been in the last 5-6 years? Your Roddy Rich, your all these other Trippie Redd, all these other guys,
six rappers.
I would think rap is dead, but it's not. It's not. It's for me. It's alive and well. But the clips are not performing at the O2. They're performing at what's the not Camden Coco? What's the other one? Is it
the Forum? The Kentish Town.
Sorry, yeah, they're not performing at big arenas. They're performing in the small ones because a lot of good music has very niche audiences. When Dizzy and Wiley did their thing in, was it Shoreditch? That wasn't a 500,000 people. That was a small number because only a small number of people are really checking for pure music. And I think I don't even think I'm saying Adrian is wrong. I just think I'm asking: are we actually checking for what we like, or are we just relying on mainstream stuff? I think is my.
I'm coming with that question in terms of mainstream, like what's popping. Not only I could say MTV, but that's even closed now. That's even going down.
That's a shame.
Which is YouTube. Yeah, crazy. I'm talking like what's big on YouTube. Like if I go onto the thing, I'm not signed in. What would come up? And it'll be like, what's there? Because that's what would mainly come up.
Like Adrian, are you on like Spotify R&B playlists? Are you up to date?
I want to shout to that, no. But some of the stuff I can't say artists in particular, but some of the stuff I've heard is trash. Like it ain't even got a bloody bridge.
I hear you.
R&B.
I hear you.
At least have a bridge. You know what I mean? So yeah.
At least have a bridge.
No, it's true. But it's true. Yeah. Should we get into the football? I feel like
man. Let's actually do it. Let's actually get into it.
Flow are good though.
All right, man.
Flow are good. I just think I've
not
reached the age
mainstream.
where I just think I've reached the age where I can't, man.
Yeah, I can't either.
I can't do it.
Oscar, you can't.
Nah, man.
That's a surprise. But
Can't
yeah,
what?
That's a
What?
surprise.
Give me the understanding. Can't what?
Like,
as in Flow is a girl group. They're like young girls in their early 20s talking about I'm gonna put your stuff in a cardboard box. Like, big up them, innit? But it's just not gonna be for me at my age.
I hear it.
when did you grow up? In like 6 months? Nah.
Yo, man, I got big now, man. Things are different.
I would have forwarded them to you once upon a time. Fair enough, man.
Things
no,
are different.
because Oscar listens to a lot of music. So when he says he doesn't like a group that is quite Oscar, I'm like, right, okay, fair enough.
I didn't say I don't
Yeah.
like them. I said they're not. You know what I mean?
No, but Oscar, come on, dog. Come on, like, you basically just said you can't do it.
You can't turn the kid off.
The truth is, some things change, some people change, but I tell you what doesn't change. Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, you'll always be. They got absolutely head get mangled and dangled.
Segues are turning very Lineker-ish, you know. I hear it.
I love it.
Lineker, you're giving me the Lineker treatment. Oh my god,
He's
He's a good host.
oh, he gets on my nerves.
He's a good host.
That's a great compliment, Pete. What are you saying here?
Lineker.
Hey,
That's a great presenter.
Lineker's a great.
He is.
Oscar, Chelsea beat Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium 1-0.
Can I give you a stat?
Give it to
Can
us,
I give you a
please.
stat?
Give it to
Because
us.
Peter said some things never change, and Tottenham Hotspur is one of them. Chelsea Football Club have won more games at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium than Spurs have won at Stamford Bridge since 1985.
Oh my word.
Damn.
We've won
Damn,
at
man.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium 6 times. Did they
Huh?
just
Bro, the ground is only 6 years old. So have you never
No,
lost
legit.
there?
Was it 2019? Was it? Oh
I swear
my
it was
word.
19.
We've lost twice. So our first game there, we lost in the League Cup. We got knocked out under Lampard, and then we lost under Graham Potter. And then every other game we've won.
Oscar, correct me if I'm wrong. I heard a stat that bamboozled me. Was it? Apparently, I heard. I don't know if I heard correctly. I clearly didn't. I heard Spurs have won like 3 times at home against Chelsea in the last 38 years.
At home?
I thought it was something that preposterous. I should have Googled it at the time.
I think that's the way. I think that's at Stamford Bridge. That can't be at the Spurs Stadium. We've lost a few times there. We lost there under Sarri. We lost there. Yeah, we lost there a couple times.
League.
Yeah, league.
More than 3.
Oscar, I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling.
Bro.
All I remember is that Ericsson goal when you lost 3-1 at home. And then you said that there was one earlier this season, but was that in the league? You said Potter. Was it Potter in the league?
Under Potter. Is he talking about Tottenham Stadium or Chelsea Stadium?
At Tottenham Stadium. Oh.
I thought you was at Chelsea Stadium.
It might have been Chelsea Stadium.
No, as in I thought it was Chelsea Stadium where the stat came from. I guess the stat would mean Tottenham's home ground.
If the stat is 3 wins, then it's probably Stamford Bridge because they do not win at Stamford Bridge. They've won like 3 times.
Yeah.
Won like 3 times at Stamford Bridge. I think that's where my 1985 stat came from as well. These man, they make it easy. I think last week, obviously we just come off a nasty L to Sunderland, and Peter was asking me about the Spurs game. I said, look, we slap these guys every year we slap them every year. So I was expecting nothing less. The most annoying thing about Chelsea, I think, is that these players just turn up for big games. They just do. They just say, we're going to run harder. We're going to tackle firmer. We're going to stay in shape. We're going to do everything you should do. And when we come up against the real cream of the crop, we'll get beaten. But when it's like, Spurs, we raise the intensity just like we did against Liverpool, and we come out with the W. But like, in all honesty, it was one of the worst performances from a Spurs side I've seen in years. They had 0.01 XG. Like, that is absolutely disgusting.
It's horrendous at home.
I can't even, as much as I would love to come here and say, yo, Chelsea, we're amazing, we're back, we're this great team. We weren't really. A little bit of intensity, and they folded. All it took was Caicedo running around in midfield, pressing them a few times, and they're misplacing passes. They're making mistakes in the back line. It was a bit of a disgrace from them. I can't lie. If I was a Spurs fan, I'd be very, very annoyed with the performance that team put in. But it's a weird one because they have not performed well at home at all. They're more potent away from home.
They've got the best away record in the league at the moment in terms of points.
Makes
So that's interesting. I guess they just can't handle the pressure at home. Is that what it is?
But you know what? They really
playing style.
I mean,
I think it is playing style, but they really got nothing.
They've got nothing in midfield. That's the big thing.
Yeah. And I was very worried for this game, but then when I saw the teams line up, I said, "What are you really offering here? What have you really got?"
Because what's that midfield trio? Is it Palhinha, Papisar, and what? Bergvall or Bentancur?
Bentancur.
And Bergvall's not an attacking midfielder.
I mean, it's dross blood. Like Carragher, I don't know if you know.
That bad.
I mean, it's that bad in the context of like
maybe overrate Spurs.
Top of the tree. Do you know what I mean? When you're talking about the top part of the table, because I assume Tottenham bring in Thomas Frank to get top 4, right? So if that's the conversation, is this team 11/squad?
You think so, Pete?
Ernest, they do not sack a man that got them in the Champions League because of the league position alone.
22 goals is crazy, though.
Mate, we had this debate at the start of the season. I remember I was like, this is the dumbest football club I'm up to seeing at the moment in time because mission was accomplished. Tottenham's managerial sackings or managerial appointments are always on the basis of top 4 qualification. Always have been. Then they went for Thomas Frank, for goodness sake, out of Brentford to get them in the top 4. Mate, they've had a stinker. They've had a stinker.
Would you go that far? I think that's harsh. That's strong.
Harsh on who?
Frank and Tottenham.
You're
being very kind. Are you being very kind to Ange, by the way?
But I think if we're all agreeing that it's top 4, then Peter's right. But I don't think it was top 4.
What do you think they hired him for then?
I don't think you can possibly think that Thomas Frank comes to Tottenham. And because the team was good in better in Ange's first season, he automatically has to take them to top 4. I don't think that's realistic from Tottenham.
Ernest, go back to the top 4 podcast episode 1 this season.
I remember what you said.
Because on the panel it was.
But all I'm saying is, if I'm thinking pragmatically, if I'm Joe Lewis, I'm not sure it's a question of top 4. I think they're like, my expectations of United are, what I want from United is to finish in a European position. I have to assume that Tottenham, yes, the full 23-man squad has quality to be in the conversation. But I'm not sure.
We'll get there. That was my prediction at the start. I said they're good enough to get 5th.
Oh, okay, fine. So we're saying Tottenham are good enough to finish between 4th and 8th. Yeah. I don't think top 4 is as because who are they better than?
That's your first problem. Yeah. Who are they better than
to even finish in the top?
Here's the thing, yeah. If Tottenham carry on in this vein,
good question.
Let's say Tottenham are like this throughout the season, right? So sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not.
Because Pete, sorry to cut you. Madison is 9 months.
Madison's not good enough, man.
Forget about him.
Forget Madison.
Yeah, but if we're talking about Tottenham's current squad, what midfield would you play?
Everyone's it's a shower of crap, bro. It's a shower of absolute crap.
I think that's harsh, man.
Adrian, let's say he's right.
Is it harsh?
Is it really though? Look at the effort against Chelsea.
Let's say he's right. What is Tottenham's best starting 11 with everyone fit? And if that team is good enough to finish in the top 4, then Peter's right. But if we don't think that they're that good, then I don't know if they can be realistic in the expectation of top 4.
But this is my argument about Tottenham Hotspur. Their delusion of grandeur is that they think they're a top 4 side. Hence why every manager got sacked.
Grandeur is crazy.
He's granular.
Crazy.
Why is it crazy?
No,
That's not the word.
it's grandeur, innit?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Grandeur is crazy.
Delusion, regardless.
No, we got what you meant. But we got what you meant. But I can't. I didn't want to blow the whistle. But I just thought, you know what?
I can't lie. I was gonna let that one go. I was like,
no. Listen, you see, you lot. Yeah, you lot accuse me of being a hater. But if you're saying you're willing to let it go, you can't correct your brother. That's crazy.
You saw the intention behind
Just
the
let me go, like.
Yeah.
A man's crossing the road. He can't see the car. I just let it go.
I'll use it tomorrow in the office. Get absolutely shagged, mate. Absolutely rinsed.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to support the brothers. Yeah. The fact is that the delusion in general of Tottenham's board ownership, whatever the case may be, everyone got sacked on the basis of top 4 qualification. They actually think they should be a top 4 side.
Okay. Well, when we say top 4, are we including top 5 in this?
Okay. Let's say top 5.
At the moment, England are still guaranteed a 5th spot finish.
Because personally, I think we've had this conversation many a time on this podcast, and like the question that Ernest raised of who are they better than, I think is kind of irrelevant, because you always get teams that perform worse than they should, so therefore they're not in that conversation. For example, we've seen Manchester United do it, we've seen Chelsea do it, we've seen Spurs have the season they had last year where they should be way higher in the league and they just don't turn up for the season. So Villa, Newcastle, Spurs, United, maybe even throw Chelsea in that, of those teams where you're like, But it doesn't mean they're good.
Yeah, there's a cluster. There's a cluster of outsiders.
No, but Chelsea is better than Newcastle and Spurs.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Chelsea in there. I'll put Chelsea in the class above.
But for Chelsea to be there, Chelsea could be 4th, and then there's that 5th spot beneath.
As in Peter said 4th. So I'm just being semantic.
Listen, Tottenham are not better than Villa and Newcastle. There.
They don't need you don't. I don't
They're
think
not better than Villa and Newcastle, who are the 5th place teams.
Oscar, they don't have to be better than Villa. They don't have to be better than Villa.
But they do, because Villa and Newcastle are the 5th place teams. Those are the 5th place guys, and Tottenham are not better than them.
At the beginning of the season, people were talking about Villa like they were going to finish in the bottom half. People were talking about Villa crazy after the first 5 games.
Yeah,
so it goes in those little spades where, like, sometimes people are just that crap that you don't even need to be that good.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
Okay. So in your prediction now, if you were to hazard a guess now from what we've seen over the 10 games or whatever, who's in your top 5 right now?
The top 4 is the top 4,
which is
you know what it is.
Is it the top 4 from last season?
From last
Arsenal,
season.
Liverpool, City, Chelsea.
Okay.
And then I'd go. I can't lie.
Spurs are the 5th best team in the top 6.
I'm still looking at Spurs.
I'm still looking at Spurs, man.
Let's have it right. Yeah, their front line is absolutely ridiculous. You've got Tell, Odebear, Mwani's not yet up to speed.
Wait, ridiculous. Good or bad?
Good or bad? Yeah, but I'm saying, when you said ridiculous, I was like, huh?
Huh?
When you said ridiculous, I was like, huh?
No, I meant ridiculous in a bad way. I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
These are bad.
I started reeling off Tell. I was like, okay, here we go.
Well, what sort of list is this?
Before this weekend, Spurs had the most goals in the Premier League. They've scored 17 goals. Arsenal scored 18.
Oh,
so, like, as in having a good manager like Thomas Frank, who, obviously is still figuring it out. But I think sometimes that's just enough. Like, a solid team, decent system.
No. Thomas Frank is a good manager, but let's have it right, bro. He's not gone into the camp with all the tools at hand. He's understaffed. He's undertooled. The thing is,
I agree.
You look at so it's not going to get in the top 4, is it? You can't be undertooled to fight for the top 4 and get in the Champions League.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Who's done it? Who's done it?
The teams.
Who's done it?
Bro, Newcastle got there. Villa got there.
Newcastle understaffed for what they were getting in the top 5 with.
But they were getting there with flipping Jacob Murphy.
Pete, would you argue that Chelsea are understaffed?
So everything is context, yeah. Chelsea are understaffed for a title challenge. They're not understaffed for a top 4 situation.
You
So everything. So Chelsea's ceiling, you could argue, should be title challenging, right? Because of the money they spend, the players they bring in, blah blah blah. Tottenham's ceiling, Newcastle's ceiling, Villa's ceiling is 4th place.
Yeah,
that is the best that they should hope for. And I'm looking at. I know Tottenham have had a decent start to the season. I think they won 5 out of the first 10. They've lost 3 games. I'm looking at Newcastle and Villa, thinking, do you know what? This is a marathon here. I don't believe in Spurs, and the thing is, the prime example, yesterday's game, honestly, was embarrassing for the Premier League because Tottenham offered absolutely nothing, and to the point where you look at the midfield that Oscar was reeling off in terms of Spurs. You know, Paulino picks up the ball, and every time he doesn't know what to do, the crowd start booing. The crowd are booing him because it's the fact that they've got nothing. They've got nobody who can like string that pass forward. They haven't got a player who can, break a line, who could do anything. Chelsea were quite. Reece James was in midfield. They had Reece James, and was Gusto the other midfielder, or did he not play midfield this time?
You know where
that is.
Every year, Tottenham's aspirations are stunted because of a sheer lack of quality. That is it.
But so Ernest.
Yeah.
So who's to blame for some of those passages of play? Is it a lack of quality or is it the manager? Because I saw Spence was moving mad. Kevin Danso had a howler. He was horrific. That's one of the worst performances, not leading to catastrophe I've ever seen. Obviously, Peter's mentioned Paulinho. So what do you think it was? Are these players badly coached or are they just bad players?
Well, for me, I'll say let's actually look at what quality Tottenham actually have. What's clear quality from Tottenham? I would say Kudus. Yeah, I say Kudus is quality.
Do you know what? Yeah, Kudus. Yeah, the thing is,
Pete, I know exactly where you're going.
Let me ask you this, right?
I know exactly where you're going.
When you talk about quality of player, does consistency matter in the conversation or not? Are we just purely talking technique?
I would say that the last time Tottenham had a level of quality, they were in the title race in 20 was it 19 or 17? One of them.
17, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think Kudus is a better player than Heung-min Son, but I think Son has more efficiency.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean. So I guess in the early stages of his Tottenham career, I'll say at this stage he's producing enough for us to have purely an ability conversation.
But most dribbles in the league, I think.
To AD's point, though,
and he said that stat for the past 2 seasons before.
To AD's point, though, look at the quality of the players they buy every single summer. Like we don't. The thing is, I don't think we criticize Tottenham because we don't have expectation of Tottenham, so we kind of let them go. Let them go and do what they want. But when you look at them, I mean, the goalkeeper, they're not sure about, right? The fans are not too sure about the goalkeeper.
He's good, man. But yeah, go on.
No, but Adrian, you see when you make them sounds.
Yeah. The sounds are not.
No, there is because I think he's weak in the air, but shot stopping like I think he's a good keeper. But I hear what you're saying. It's not unanimous. Yeah,
remember when they brought in Dragusin and it was like the second coming from Bologna? And I said, hang on a minute. This guy's not. He's not.
They were talking about Dragusin like he was Van Dijk's dad.
bear in mind, Paulinho has his number, so I'm intrigued to know what number he's got this season.
He done his ACL. He done his ACL. So
Kevin Danso, garbage. Garbage. Christian Romero, can I say something? Garbage.
No, come on.
Are we there? Wow.
We're there. He's garbage. He's garbage.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much, man.
We've been there.
Oscar, like I think he deserves criticism, but is he garbage?
Yeah, you're doing too much, man.
Garbage,
I listened back to the podcast from last week, and what Peter said about Christian Romero was probably the most accurate depiction of a player ever.
I forgot what I said about him.
Was it you? Or did I hear
forgot what I said.
No. I think Leonard said he's just Argentinian. I don't know if that's it.
Somebody made a rant and they were basically saying like He's going to run around. He's going to get angry. He's going to win 4 man of the matches, and Spurs fans are going to say he's amazing.
That was
she just laid out exactly who this guy is in front of us.
And the thing is, he misses.
Make sure you got the man of the matches in there because he does have good games. You can't deny the good games.
But then he misses a third of the season due to suspensions and injuries. He's a massive clown. He's a massive clown, right? Then do you remember that they bought this guy? Was it Toka? What's his last name? Is it like Toka Takai or something like that? This Japanese kid.
I remember the news that he had come to the club, but I've not seen him in a Spurs shirt once.
I don't think he's dressed up for one match they scored this season. I don't think he has. I don't think he's had a kit on.
Can I ask that?
He's Basuma. Let's get into it. He's Basuma. Let's actually get into it.
We don't need to list the whole
squad.
We
don't need to. Okay.
Right, I thought you asked him.
No, he wants to move it forward. That's fine. Move forward.
Last week we went for 4 hours. So
Charlison, yeah. Okay, we'll keep
moving. I do want to ask about a particular number 7 for Spurs, Xavi Simons.
It's getting a lot of stick.
I can handle them. I can.
Nah, that meme you put in the group is a red card, man.
What, Jaden Smith? Yeah.
And he's bigger than me, taller than me.
How did you think he performed?
He's struggling, bro.
No, Adrian, the Bundesliga is ass.
That's why David calls it the Bundesliga, mate.
I can't lie. This season, the tax has been slightly raised. I am looking at the league. I'm looking at the league sometimes.
Vincent Company is going to win the league on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Bro, I see Nicholas Jackson celebrating goals. I said, hang on, he's getting on the pitch and scoring.
Wait,
whoa.
What?
Is he scoring?
Last time I checked, it was 0 and 6.
He scored
the other game. He scored the last game. That's why I was like, no, I don't mean like I don't mean it regular. By the way, I'm just saying I saw him on the weekend.
That's 1 and 7.
I saw the Bayern Munich Twitter account say goal Nicholas Jackson. I said swear.
Jackson.
Does he have more goals than Vardy in Serie A?
I think he does.
Jamie Vardy.
He has 1 Bundesliga goal. He ain't got it, bro.
Let me double. Are we taking? Okay, let me double check.
But final comment on Spurs. I just thought something was really, really interesting considering what we spoke about last week. Xavi Simons actually came on and was subbed off.
I hear that. I hear it still. I hear it, Oscar. I hear it. Let me guess. Was it down to tactics? Let's hear it.
I told you it happens often, right? I told you.
Was it down to tactics? Do you
know one thing? Do you know what? Guys, do you know what? Yeah. Do you know one thing I love about this podcast? Right, is when we get to there's a moment. There's an episode once a year where everybody comes to the realization of what and who Tottenham Hotspur are. That's what happens. So every year, somebody, we get it. It's a new season. It's a new day. Fresh anointing. Yeah, I get it. August, everyone's ready to go. And we look at a shiny Tottenham Hotspur and think, oh, you know what? You never know. Maybe something could happen. Maybe something might happen. Then there comes a reality check. They have a reality check game every year. Where we sit there and we say, do you know what? These men ain't cut out for it. And I'm sitting there like, hang on a frigging minute. I told you that in frigging July.
But I genuinely believe, yeah, that someone's done judge on us. And they usually do like the Inception thing where we'll be asleep and then they plant an idea. Because you're right. Every single season, we all have hope that Tottenham will be better than we think. And it's like none of us are Spurs fans. That's what makes it makes it so annoying.
I feel like it's more on the fact that I'm an Arsenal fan that you think I bring this up just to spite on them. So then everyone defends them. Thinking, Peter, come on, you're just hating us. You're an Arsenal fan.
But also remember, like in the past, they've had Harry Kane and Son, and the Poch era. I think it's the Poch era made people believe that they could have built on from that because after Poch was Jose.
Yeah.
So it was like, but so now obviously,
and then
the scales are wearing off, and they should have worn off to be honest because they are not as competitive as that era ever. Even as much as they won a trophy last year, they're not as competitive.
Brother, yeah. The quicker people realize, the people that people get there, because the Tottenham, when the Tottenham fans started booing last night, that's when I knew, man.
I wanted to get onto that. That's what I wanted to get onto that.
I was like, you man are not
no,
serious.
Personally, okay, here's my thing. Tottenham fans that are like booing Frank, I think is a bit.
Oscar, sorry, I meant when they were on the ball. Sorry. I meant when they were. Do you remember there were moments in the game? Tottenham have the ball in the halfway line area, in the center circle, and they are looking for a pass. And Danzo can't find one. Paulinho can't find one. They then give it to Vicario. Like they were booing the entire section of them on the ball. For goodness' sake, not even about full time. I'm talking about
full time was the worst because
the full time was.
Let's be real. I don't think like that performance was pathetic. Like
it was
really,
horrendous.
Really it was really in a game where obviously it's a derby, isn't it?
It's a derby.
You want to win, even if you don't play well. You want to win. They were absolutely shocking. They made it so easy for us. They made it so easy.
I mean, the goal you scored was comical. Was absolute comedy. Man, are just bouncing the ball around the box. Yeah, Caicedo, get out.
You see this guy, man? You see this guy?
Do you know what's so funny and what makes it worse? And it's just due to the structure of the stadium. When away teams score, it sounds like the home team have scored, as in the fans. It's just that loud, so you can hear them.
Chelsea fans, they really care about this fixture, man. Them 3,000 Chelsea lot were on the piss all day. And we're ready to watch.
It's true. Saturday 5:30. These guys were drinking from 10.
We're drinking from time, mate.
And they getting to Seven Sisters from Fulham. Long.
So long. Oscar, anything on Chelsea, by the way? Just because we've been talking a lot about Tottenham.
Not that much to write home about. Again, I don't think we were that. I don't think we learned a lot about Chelsea in this game. It was like same old.
Yeah. It was
the wingers kind of disgracing us. But yeah, it's just adjusting to this way that Maresca plays, where he likes to invert Gusto and have him high up the pitch. So unfortunately, a lot of our best like attacking moments, they land at the feet of fullbacks, and you're just like, if we had blessed the team with maybe some better wingers, we'd have a real force at going for the title and going for the league. It was nice to see. It was nice to see Wesley Fofana back in the side. He actually played really well. Probably one of our best players on the day. And yeah, like I'm happy in it. You beat Spurs, I'm happy. That's what I'll take. But it's just frustrating because if these guys put in this performance against Sunderland, we'd be smiling. Yeah, more of the same from Moises Caicedo. Man of the match against Liverpool, man of the match against Spurs, and in a couple of weeks, he'll be man of the match against Arsenal as well. Book it.
Steady on. You got a game next week, yeah? Relax.
Adrian,
let's talk about Arsenal.
Write it down because it's going to come back.
Half time at the Stadium of Light. It's just 1-0 to Everton.
Who's been the better team, Robinho?
Sunderland.
Yeah, Sunderland. Yeah.
Sunderland. Oscar, you need to slow down, yeah, because you've got a game before you play Arsenal, all right? And also, what are you thinking that you think you're going to get a man of the match performance from Caicedo against Arsenal?
Yeah, we will.
Yes, Declan Rice, Peter. Huh?
Come on, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Delusions of what? What's the actual word? Delusions of what?
Delusions of a grandeur.
Of a grandeur? Of a grandeur.
It's not. Pete, is it Stamford Bridge or
This is a grandulized.
At Stamford, yeah.
Hey, Pete, get yourself a ticket.
Yeah, I didn't make it in the ballot, you know me. But anyway, that's here nor there.
Home section. There you go.
Nah, you must be joking. To clap to the liquidator? You must be frigging joking. Nah.
Up the shelf, man. Up the shelf.
Are we moving on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Oscar's talking about facing Arsenal. Listen, Oscar, I don't know if you're watching Arsenal at the minute because
I am
top of the league. We are top of the league. Arsenal winning 2-0 at Burnley.
Yeah. Burnley.
Oh, mate, they're live in the flesh. It was a lovely day, mate. It was a frigging lovely day. The first half was absolutely sensational. We could have got 3, 4, and 5. We should have absolutely put the game out of sight. Yeah, we were just really we were really good in the first half, and I've never understood this. Yeah, like celebrating a corner guys, it was like a goal went in the back of the net. So the ball goes out for a corner, and everyone's hey, set piece again, ole, ole, going on for ages. Guys, at the first attempt, bro, goal. And we were pissing ourselves laughing in the way end because it was like, and it was funny because the Burnley fans were trying to give it to us in the corner. And then when the corner was given, you could see the nerves in the fans' faces. God knows what the players were thinking, but the fans were just like, oh, for flip's sake, this is not what we need. And it was ironic that Arsenal doing set piece and whatever else at a ground like Burnley, which would have been like notorious, like under Sean Dyche and whatever, as a set piece kind of team and whatnot. It was just too easy. Something's wrong in the world of football. Do you know Arsenal have scored 40? I think it was either 38 or 48. I can't remember the number. 38 or 48 set piece goals since the beginning of last season. That is not normal. That is not normal. There's something that we're doing bang on. Like, it's too freaking good.
Yeah.
We're getting excited. But then even the second goal, I mean, Gyökeres on the right side, who was absolutely outstanding in the first half, right-hand side, sends the ball to Trossard.
That ball was amazing. That ball was amazing.
Whoa. Guys.
What?
Guys. Was that pass for Trossard?
Of course it was for Trossard. Of course it was for Trossard. From where we were, you should have seen how hard he hit it. It was not for friggin'
I think it was an over hit past that, is it?
Nah, man, he sliced it across, man.
It wasn't sliced across. It was
sliced across, man.
Ground.
He was gonna hit friggin' Eze in the head.
I genuinely thought, like, no banter. I genuinely thought he didn't mean that. But fair.
We were all like, switch it. He switches it all the way to the left. Trossard one time, Declan Rice unmarked header, bang. We were like, yeah.
I don't see how he didn't mean it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it was a complete.
What do you mean? Like, watch it again and watch Eze's run, and he's trying to pick out Eze, and then it goes, it's like off, and then Trossard has to chase it down.
In the stands, it looked like a pass that was deliberately for the fuck because it was really hit hard. He whacked it.
I'm open to being wrong, but that's what I thought.
Because I think what he was trying to do was I think what he was trying to do is send it to, you know, them ones where you send it to the guy far wide so that you can get it back on the return. That's what it looked like to me. He looked like he was looking for that. Give me that 1-2, bro. I'm giving you no choice but to give it back to me. And even then, it still didn't happen. But it was a lovely.
Guys, I watched it back. That pass is for Eze, bro.
It would have taken Eze's head off if it was for Eze.
It
would have taken his head off. But yeah, no, guys, it was a lovely day, man. And the thing is, okay, first half was, yeah, let me be very clear. The first half, entertaining, sensational stuff, moving it around. Gyökeres looked really good. Declan Rice off, they were moving it around, lovely. Second half, Gyökeres comes off because he's injured. And, you know, it was good to see that we missed him, if that makes sense. Because I was annoyed at the football. I mean, Marino, I don't know what he was on Saturday. I don't know what he was on, but he had a woeful second half. And yeah, but Rice was phenomenal throughout the game. Gabriel and Saliba at the back. There were moments when, you know, again, when the moment arrived, they were blocking shots, everything else like that. Burnley didn't have a shot on target. That's another game in the books of teams not even having shots on target against us. Mm-hmm. You know, and I know the free kick at the end, I think, hit the post from where we were. Like, it was one of those ones where we're too good defensively. Like, we're just too good defensively. Like, there's no point. For some teams, you just think, okay, if we score first, just close the book and let's go home. That's all we were literally waiting. That second half, all the Arsenal away end were just like, you know, Burnley's an asshole. I want to go home. We're singing that for the whole second half because it was like, look, it's time to go now. We're done here. But yeah, brilliant first half performance. Solid second half. You know, it was a bit smelly at times, but yeah, we should have definitely scored more. Definitely, there was definitely room for more. But yeah, Arsenal extended, stay on top of the league, and no points dropped. And then we sort of said over to you, Liverpool and Man City.
You got a couple of injuries now added. Does it worry you at all?
It does worry me because we get injuries every week. We've got a new injury every week, so it does worry me because even last match day against Brighton, I think it was, Saliba come off at halftime. The game against Palace, Gabriel came off at a certain point as well. Declan Rice came off at a certain point. Like, where every match this season, Arsenal have made a halftime substitution due to injury. Zubimendi went down as well. And it's just like, I get it. It's all about having this. from game week 1 and 2 and 3, I've been saying, can we freaking have 11 men stay fit on the pitch? That's all I've asked for this season. And I've not got it once this season. Not once this season have I had a player that started, that left just because of he was tired or tactical reason. It's freaking, I'm very concerned. I'm very worried about that. Very worried. We're having an injury every game. Okay.
I was going to ask. Moving, because we got big game midweek against FC Bayern München. How are you feeling about that?
No, that's not this week. We got Sparta Prague tomorrow.
I thought it was this week. Okay,
München's at the end of the month.
Okay,
they got PSG, no?
I do.
Bayern.
Yeah, big game. Yeah,
yeah, man. We're away in Prague, man. Light work.
Are you not flying? You should have been gone. Prague's a good
Thomas
place, man.
Derby.
The Thomas Rosicky. Did he play for Sparta? Well, no, this is Slavia. This is Slavia Prague. Sorry, not Sparta.
Oh, I'm confused. I can't remember now.
Why you know Prague, man? Prague is a good place to be, man.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it would have been a nice little trip. You know what I mean? It would have been a nice little trip. You're right. Prague. I mean, you know what I mean? I have to do an away game this season in Europe for sure. I will do one at some point. But yeah, Arsenal went through in the Carabao Cup as well. Lovely stuff. Yeah, we roll on. I think we got Sunderland away this weekend, so I'm very keen on this Sunderland performance this weekend. Before
you will beat Sunderland. I'll be honest with you.
Listen, if we score first, see you later, mate. You know what I mean?
It will take a lot. It will take a lot for me to say who will beat you. It will take a lot.
I think you've always said
Oscar.
Oscar has no idea. Just remember this episode today. Please remember this episode today. Oscar has no idea what he's in for at Stamford Bridge on November 30th or 29th.
I know exactly what I'm in for. You're going to win 2-1 with 2 corners. What do you mean Oscar has no idea?
You think you're going to score? Do you think you're going to score?
Yeah. Because guess what? You scored 18 league goals in the league. Do you know how many we scored? 18 as well.
Yeah, but how many goals have you conceded? Come on.
Pete,
don't do that.
Ernest, we've played 15 games this season in all comps. We've conceded 3 goals. Leave me alone.
That's fine, but three goals. Because Rice conceded 3 goals.
Hang on, the free kick against Liverpool, which is
no,
absolute worldie.
No, a goal's a goal in my book.
It's a worldie.
3 goals actually went beyond him.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Who from Chelsea scoring, Ernest? Who's from Chelsea? Let me hear you.
I'm not saying.
I want to hear your pick.
No. I'm not saying Chelsea.
From where? From how many yards?
It's not impossible. Like. You're sick defensively, or somebody's going to score against you.
I'm just saying it won't be Chelsea. I'm telling you right now, it won't be Chelsea.
Listen, I'm not backing Chelsea to score against you. But if they do, nobody in this pod will be surprised.
It's not crazy.
Wait. Will you guys be more surprised if Chelsea don't score?
Peter, on the first game of the season, Manchester United Football Club could have scored 2 goals against you.
Oh yeah. That was then. That was then. This is now. We're in November.
No. My point is, like, that could have happened. So it's
Hear
not.
what I'm saying.
Like, in the same way you're writing off Chelsea because you're saying who will score. I'm saying if they do score, none of us will be shocked. None of us. Is
that true? None of you will be shocked.
No,
I will be shocked.
I'm banking on this game. I'll be real.
It's not like people.
There's a difference between conceding and winning the game.
Exactly, Oscar. No one's saying Chelsea are going to win the game.
No, I know you're not saying that. That's why I asked the question. Would you guys be more shocked if Chelsea didn't score than scored?
I don't know if it's that black and white. If Chelsea don't score, it's because Arsenal are the best defensive team in the last 18 months. If Chelsea score, it's because the Premier League can get you at any time.
Peter.
Yeah, go on.
If Chelsea don't score that day, it'll be a massive. I will feel it. I will. Part of me believing, is contingent on certain milestones. Chelsea away is one of earmarks. Burnley away, forget about it. Sunderland, forget about it. Stamford Bridge, I circled that one. I circled it.
When do you play City?
I don't know. It's gonna be must be like a February thing.
It'll be next year now, isn't it?
Yeah, because we've already played them.
Wait, Pete. Is our game after the international break?
Yeah.
Why am I even talking about it? It's far away.
So when you're, that's what I'm saying to you. I'm like, hold your spliff, bro. Like the thing is, your man will be coming back from Ecuador and friggin' Honduras. You know what I'm saying? Argentina. You don't be playing out in the friggin' favelas trying to come to Arsenal.
Chelsea have got a sweatshop, man. I'm sorry.
Yo,
he's not like there's about 18 internationals into different international countries.
Robin. Chelsea have bare man.
I know.
Do you know who I saw running around?
David Washington? Is he still there?
Do you know?
David Washington. Who the hell is that?
Brother,
he's a young. I don't think he's at the club.
Brother, I saw Ogachukwu on the Turf Moor pitch. I said, "Come on, man!"
I saw him in the tail. Leslie Ogachukwu in the tail.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the thing. You look to get a bit about him.
Yeah, why can't he play in the 10?
Are you crazy? Against Arsenal, he mate, Zubimendi sat on him all half, mate. All half, he's just sat on him. So you're going nowhere. Where you go? This African sit down.
I tell you what, though. I know they lost, but Florentino Luis, yeah. Oh, fair enough, man. He looks like a poor man's Caicedo. Fair enough.
Guys, you can imagine the substitutions when Burnley were making them. Their away end were like, "Who the flip are you lot? Like, who are these guys, man?"
Well, Zion Fleming.
They were bringing on players from who played at Shrewsbury Town last season. It's like, come on, man, get out of here with this nonsense. They're going down, by the way, but that's another conversation for another day.
But you know what? Big them up. At least showing something. At least fighting. Big them up, man.
Okay, until when though? Like, if you fought for the first 10 games of the season and there's 28 games to go, I ain't really picking them up.
Wait, Peter, what's that?
Like, until when? Because we've only played 10 games. There's 28 games to go.
Right.
I bet you in April you won't be saying they fought well. You'll be saying.
I'll put it to you like this: you saw that lineup live in the flesh with your own pair. You laid your eyes on that lineup. Did that look like a Premier League team to you,
brother? I saw Martin Dubravka come to the goal. I said, "No, this is a joke thing, man." I said, he's not having a frigging bubble bath. Scott Parker with his fake Adidas jacket as well. That 2-stripe thing. You know, when it's a different, obviously it's a big brand. But it's the 2-stripe thing on his arm. Like he's a captain. I was there thinking, what's going on here?
Peter. I saw Kyle Walker try to do a long throw. And Arsenal countered. I tell you what, I think that's how you got your corner for the goal, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my, bro, Burnley are shocking.
Breaking. I'm gonna break it now, guys. There has been a goal at the Stadium of Light, and I
just
want
you to watch the
started. Yeah.
But who for?
Robin. I'll wait for others to catch up because I want you guys to watch the defending for this. Watch the defending for this.
If I have to watch the defending against Everton, I know it's Everton that's had a stinker. If you said watch the defending. There's only one club.
6s and 7s.
6s and 7s.
What does that mean?
It's a long joke. It's a very long joke. I watched a 2-minute video on it, and I said, "Really?
There's a 2-minute video explaining a joke?"
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the joke or the phrase 6s and 7s?
No, the actual joke, the actual 6-7 joke.
What is it? Does it link to that 6-7 thing?
It's the man himself. This is a great.
Peter, talk to me about the defending.
All right, let's have a look. It looks like he might be offside. It's a whipped in ball to the far left-hand post. Who's this tall, massive bloke? Who's their centre forward? Anyways, cut back. Granit Xhaka unmarked. Nobody's touching him. He sends 1-2. Who's he done a 1-2?
What's the issue with the defending?
There was like 3 months on Xhaka before he got the ball in. I was like, what's happening here?
It wasn't too bad.
Him in a favourable position. Someone's late to close him down.
Yeah, it's not bad defending. It's ping pong ball. It was ping pong, but it's all right.
I was like, at least 3 men can get on him. I was like, what's going on? It is not. It's not offside. It's 1-1.
I'm so annoyed. I'm not going to the Stadium of Light, man. I'm so annoyed about that.
What? That Bollard? You don't see him?
Did they say Xhaka's first goal for Sunderland? I swear it's not. This guy's stacking points in fantasy. It can't be his first goal of the season. Anyway, No, because Chelsea women are at the Emirates on the same day.
Oh, fair.
Honestly, these WSL
that's a big game.
mate, it's a stinker all round. But yeah, Arsenal top of the league, man. Any questions for me, or are we moving on?
Let's
Anything?
move on.
Are they talking about the Arsenal?
Nah, man, no questions. Just stay ready. Yeah, stay ready.
Oh, whatever, bruv. We'll move things along. Let's go to another 3 points for the 3-point collectors. Liverpool beating Aston Villa. AD, I want you to go first before I rinse once again Unai Emery. But yeah, you talk to me about your Liverpool side. Are they back to winning ways?
Nah, man. Day one, first step. Time for BS is over, man. Playtime's done, man. I think we need to go on a run now. We need to win 5, 6, 7 in a row, or at the very least, we need to win games and not lose. And I will see where we are in relation to Arsenal. But in terms of the game itself, I think what helped us was the fact that we didn't concede early. Because in the last couple of games, we did madness. And then it's like minute 4, minute 7, you're already a goal down. So it's like your gameplay goes out the window, your game plan goes out the window, and everything's a bit forced, everything's a bit frantic. But and to be fair, Villa hit the post actually early, and I was thinking to myself when Morgan Rogers rapped, I'm like, oh my days, it's not one of these ones again. But yeah, we grew into the game, we started to show a bit of quality. So Bosley, this is the guy I've been waiting for. Pause, but he's fantastic, and what he's I remember I was speaking to Oscar and David about this. With Dominic Szoboszlai, the main thing that pissed me off with him was he didn't take responsibility. He didn't look at himself as a key player, and little things that he's doing. It doesn't sound like an awful lot, but he's taking shots now. He's actually standing over free kicks, which he never even dared to do when Trent was there. So it's almost like you see that there's a Trent-sized void, and he's stepping into it and he's growing into it, and that's great to see. But in terms of the game itself, not much to take from it, man. It's literally step one off to the Etihad next. Yeah,
I mean, look, it's interesting your lineup because it seemed like he reverted back to type. Mr. Slot with Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Gakpo, obviously Ekitike,
Robertson as well.
Robertson, of course, yes. And then Connor Bradley at right back as opposed to, Frimpong. Frimpong, I take it, is injured. Is that correct?
Injured, yeah.
But, it seemed like, with Kirkes on the bench, Wirtz on the bench, was Isak injured or was he there? I can't remember.
Injured.
So, there was just a couple of those, the new signings are basically on the bench and you just think, wow, like this is interesting. Is it a case of you got to bed those new players in slower than
look how many
waited?
Look how many players they have. Look how many players.
Yeah, go on, Oscar.
No, I'm saying look how many players you have. You're talking about other teams' players, but you got 100 mils on the bench, 100 mils out injured, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but literally.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 players coming into any side, it is a lot, and we're talking about sort of rhythms, we're talking about relationships, patterns of play. So what I think Stanley said, right, stripping back to the basics. What won me the league, and little integrations here and there. So, for instance, you'd probably say Ekitike is a better forward than Diaz. Okay, cool, you can start him. Then it's going to get to a point, hopefully in a few weeks, where he says, okay, Kirkes can now replace Robertson. Hopefully he'll get to a place in a few weeks where you say, okay, Florian Wirtz. No, so yeah. So definitely, I think you just got to do it bit by bit. I think it was too gung-ho, it was too radical, it was too different. And we struggled and we lost games because of it.
Yeah, I mean, Oscar, do you want to know what Villa's starting 11 was? I don't know. Did you watch the game?
I watched match of the day, but I can. Should I have a stab?
You can give a stab if you'd like.
So they had Damien Emi Martinez in goal. Their centre backs. Centre backs were So the match was Lethal Bizzle forward to 2004.
Hey yo,
Pow.
Who's Lethal Bizzle?
Oh, fair enough.
Listen, defense is all good. I want you to name me.
Yeah,
I want you to name me the front three in this game at Anfield. That
they went with
Anfield.
Watkins, Doniel Marlon, and
Nah.
Incorrect.
What Marlon came on?
He came
Yeah.
on.
Okay, so it was they had Rogers, Watkins.
Rogers was the 10.
I don't know who they had on the wings.
All right, I'll tell you. Your mate Gassan that came on for Jadon Sancho last time round. That came on for Jadon Sancho, right? So he started him in this game. Yeah. And then John McGinn was on the left wing. On the left wing at Anfield. With Ollie Watkins up top. You know how bad that decision was? He took off both Gasson and McGinn at 59 minutes. But you know who he brought on for? He brought them on. He brought on Ross Barkley and Doniel Marlon, meaning Sancho didn't get on until the 75th minute. Anyway,
Sancho came on?
He came on eventually, yeah. Say again?
How was he in the game?
Didn't do much. Here's what happened. Aston Villa lost this game because of Unai Emery. It's time to bring him back to the stage again. And I know you lot have this gripe with me about bringing up Emery, but listen, just like what we said earlier about Tottenham Hotspur, there comes a realization one game a season, right? And there's always a moment when Unai Emery wets the bed. He did it last year at Old Trafford, where he pissed his pants and lost out in the Champions League, right? This game here, he turns up to Anfield with that midfield. By the way, that front three that I just mentioned. Okay, do you know what else he did? Can I tell you what else he did that was actually more stark? What did Arne Slot complain about against Manchester United? And I can't remember who's the other game he lost to. Was it Palace?
Brentford.
Who else? Brentford. What was the two things he complained about in that game, or instead of the reason why Liverpool couldn't hack it?
Long balls.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't think of the other one. What's the other one?
It was long throws and corners.
Oh, set pieces. Okay.
So what did Villa do? What did Villa do?
You know what they did.
Playing out from the frigging back at Anfield. Oh my god! And not one set piece, not one long ball, nothing like that. Nothing like that. He turned up there trying to play tiki-taka football at frigging Anfield. I was spitting blood. I was on the drive on the way home. I had BBC 5 Live on the radio.
Wait, what?
So you know that the commentator is doing his damn near best to give me a picture of what is taking place on site. Guys, all I could hear was how bad Villa were in this game. And the thing they kept saying was, what is Emery doing trying to play against Liverpool? Trying to play the field? You know, because I think Salah's goal is led for the fact that there was an intercepted pass from Martinez, ironically, and it's gone straight into the back of the net.
That was horrendous. That's why I want you to start.
Honestly, it's a joke. It's a freaking joke. And this is the thing that I don't know what it is. I think Villa had a run of good results. They were back to form again. They were doing their thing, and then there comes a moment where he goes somewhere and he sees a ghost. He sees an absolute ghost and he's done. He's absolutely done. What on earth was he thinking going up there doing that? Giving Liverpool an upper hand there. They played literally the thing that Liverpool are frightened of at the moment, or Arne Slot is frigging frightened of. They didn't do any of that. Just played into Liverpool's hands comfortably. And you know, like on a radio, if you ever listen to a football match on the radio, a stadium doesn't sound louder. It doesn't sound like, I mean, it is so loud. Every attack, like Liverpool were on the attack.
Yeah, you're right.
Hear it, and it was just like, oh my god! I'm driving 70 on the M6, bro. Watching Villa get pumped. I was thinking to myself, Liverpool. I think it was halftime. The halftime whistle goes, and I'm thinking Villa need to get their finger out because they're going to get absolutely touched if they don't sort this out. And lo and behold, man, they were a disgrace. It was a shocking performance from Unai Emery. There you guys go. Once a season, he gives you one of these. There's another one coming because it's only November.
They got Europe, so there's a couple more.
There's a couple more to come. Anything else on Villa Liverpool before we move?
I didn't watch that game.
I was going to say, it's the same question I asked you, P. It's the same question I'm going to ask Adrian. Are you feeling tomorrow? Was it tomorrow? Yeah, it's the big one.
Oh, it's a big one.
It's a big one tomorrow. How are you feeling?
We're gonna boo that boy out. We're gonna boo that boy out of the building.
Is he fit? Has he been playing for Madrid?
He's fit. He's fit.
He's giving interviews, mate. He's giving interviews.
Yeah, he's been subbed the last 2 games, getting back to match fitness, but he's ready to play. If you're asking,
guys, for context, Liverpool versus Real Madrid, 8 o'clock live on Prime. Oh my god, it is Prime.
Are they gonna like boo Trent and then cheer Isak? Is that like? Is that the thing?
Isak's not gonna play.
Isak's not even fit, mate. He's still not fit since August. Since June.
How are you feeling, Adrian? How are you feeling about this game?
You know what? What I'm gonna say is, man, I couldn't give a damn. I couldn't care less about this game. All I'm focused on is Man City and the Etihad. I'm hunting down this league title, man. I'm hungry for 7 points. Where one your tail beater on a Colombo thing. Everywhere you look, I want to be there. Anywhere you look, bro. Any mistake you make, I want to be there. So yeah, man.
Is that is that a reflection on the new Champions League format?
Yeah, the format. It's the format. It's the format.
What's a reflection in terms of what?
He said he doesn't even care if they win the game. Like
this is Madrid. This is the point.
Yeah, but it's less important than the weekend.
Absolutely.
I disagree on that. Because the aim of the league phase is simple: finish in the top 8. You need to win this game. You need to win this game.
Well, you don't need to. Well, I'll put to you like this, Robert. What's more imperative to win, Tuesday or Sunday?
No, Sunday's more important. That I agree with you. But this is not an important game. That's what you were speaking like. I was like, no, this is an important game. I wouldn't just throw it away.
I mean, we've played 3 games in the Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, Inter, Arsenal, and Real Madrid all on 9 points. That's your 1 to 5. Dortmund 6th place, 7 points. City 7th place, 7 points, and then Newcastle United 8th place, 6 points, alongside Barca in 9th, Liverpool in 10th, Chelsea in 11th, and Sporting Club de Portugal, as well as Karabag and Galatasaray. Wow, Spurs only got 5. I have to get Chelsea in the Champions League. I always forget this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're doing their thing. They're just quietly putting teams
Heritage.
Funny, I didn't see you like last year, but fair enough.
Oh my word!
No, because he said heritage.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean, look, Liverpool Real Madrid. It's a big game. This is one of the biggest games of the Champions League.
No, you need to win. You need to win that game. I would have just thrown it away. I hate you about Sunday. Sunday.
Give me your predictions of this game. Who's winning this?
Madrid.
I think Madrid win.
Kylian Mbappe.
I think Madrid win. It will be a back and forth because I don't think Madrid have it in them to do long balls. I just don't think it's in them. But I think it'll just be a tasty back and forth game.
I think Madrid.
I think the midfield battle will be interesting. Because Bellingham is hooping.
They played last year, didn't they? At Anfield, didn't they?
Yeah, beat them last year.
2-0.
2. Did they score?
I don't think so.
I know Mbappe missed a penalty. I think they might have scored.
Okay.
Yeah, Mbappe's on 4. So
Mbappe's on fire.
You know what? What I would say is this year, there'll be a horrible irony. This week could be make or break because I remember last season we had this exact run of games. It was Real Madrid at home in the Champions League, Man City.
Is it?
We ended up winning both, and then after that game, I think I decreed Liverpool going to win this league. Lord have mercy if we lose both of these, because I'll be on the same podcast saying today's the day I officially bow out. But no, it's yeah. But ultimately, this is a time to prove the doubters wrong, prove the naysayers wrong. Go and show your quality, and go show us that you're serious.
No, 100%. 100%. We'll look forward to it, mate. I'll be salivating watching that game.
No pun intended.
Oh,
Lucas Dean is horrible.
That was a bar, AD. That was a bar, man. That was a bar.
I had to stop working for that one. What's going on here?
Be careful. Right, let's go over.
Celebrating watching 22 men is crazy.
So, it's a strong emotion. Let's go to the. Let's go.
Hey, yo, referee.
It's the game. It's the game.
It's the game.
What game are we playing?
What game are we playing?
Is this one of those rugby games at uni?
Hey.
Let's go over to this.
But I'm getting free feelies, yeah? Fair enough.
Oh, what? Whoa.
You said rugby games. I know exactly what you meant.
I said that rough and tumble. Listen, I tell you what was a rough and tumble was at the City ground. Sean Dyche getting his first point at the City ground. Manchester United 2-2 draw. What are your thoughts on there, Robinho? What happened? Why couldn't you get the 3 points?
So I didn't watch the game until today because I was out all weekend, and the same things that I said.
Hang on, till today.
Till today, I had a weekend, so I had to watch it back.
Wait, did you though?
Did you though?
No, weekend.
Because in the highlights of the week bit, you had nothing to say. Now all of a sudden you're too busy to. Cool.
Highlights of the week. Yeah. Having a weekend doesn't mean it's a highlight.
Fair.
Adrian trying to catch right up.
I was like, what does that mean?
How convenient. This is the game that he doesn't catch. But yeah, let's say this one.
Bro, I had to watch any football if you want to ask me. I had to watch it all back. But this one, I just saw the main pits that needs to be. And my concern, not my concern, my repetition is that whilst we said we've got 3 wins in a row, last week we said we don't know if this Man United can continue with this behavior of winning because there's still some things in them that we are concerned of. And if you look at the 2 goals that we conceded in 1 minute and 10 seconds, same things apply again and again, just freezing in the box, not knowing what to do and panicking at the back. Once we concede a goal, we went back to routine. The last couple of games, you can say, okay, maybe they're actually learning from the mistakes where they conceded the goal and then they carry on. This time, we just fumbled the bag because we should have been out of sight in this game. Bruno Fernandes had a good chance. Ahmad had a good chance. Casemiro had his second one that should have been in after the rebound off the post. So we should have been outside in this game. But unfortunately, it had to take a fantastic goal from Ahmad to even just get us a point. Other than that, it was just typical United. You can win the game here and carry and get your 3 points and go into the Tottenham game on a run. Because as bad as you are, momentum's important. So it's just like, you put unnecessary undue pressure going into the last game before the international break. But I can't really say much other than that. Forest weren't great. They weren't onto us like that. It was just a minute of just errors from us that caused it to be a draw.
I'm telling you, they're going down or they're sacking Dyche. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no, that's it from me. I don't have much to say.
Ernest,
it's just it's calamities.
Where are you with this Man United performance? Where are you with the things of Manchester United? 3 wins on the bounce, a draw, unbeaten 4.
It's just one of those games that just reminds you of why, like, I just don't rep this manager, man. I'm just not on it. I think we concede too many chances still. I think we concede far too many chances. I think we are heavily reliant on last-ditch tackles, last-ditch clearances to deal with a lot of these chances, and I'm just tired. So far as this midfield is as open as it is, we're just not going to be as compact as we should be. Forest just threatened us a lot, but the mistakes that we made were what gave them goals. And for me, it's just I think Amarim's strategy of trying to hit people early in the first 20 minutes, I'm just not on it. Nothing feels controlled. I also think on the player side, I think that we have a lot of we don't have a lot of technicians. Like a lot of like the same players who have poor touches get angry at other players for having poor touches. And I'm like, you're just as bad as like I see Cunha shouting at Sesko for Luke Shaw presses what's it called, a loose ball, grabs it, gives it to I think it's Bruno. Bruno squares it to Sesko and the touches off. Sesko should at least control it. But Cunha's like angry saying and pointing to his leg like control it. And I'm like, bro, you're flipping criminal in half of this game. Do you know what I mean? So like I'm not sure we can have a sustained level of control with the gap we have, which is the same thing I said in like game week 1. I'm saying now. But I think what's happening is that the reason I think we're different to when did the run start? Was it Burnley? When did the run start? Yeah. So pre-Burnley, I think we're different to that because we're actually taking our chances. So United are okay offensively when we take our chances, but we're still conceding too much. And I'm just tired. And this is I
think for me, like I said at the start of the season, I think United are good enough to finish top 5, and I still stand by that. I agree with you that we're just still conceding too many chances. That it makes no sense. I agree completely. We need to be more compact. We need to stop being silly. And then because the 2 goals were completely avoidable, we didn't need to do that, but yet we let it happen again.
I think any talk of top 5, even if it happens, is unsustainable next season. I think my biggest question for Amorim, will start August 2026. If he gets back, to some capacity, to some degree, we are going to be in at least 2-3 competitions next season. And if we are in Europe, I'm not sure this guy's tactics can sustain that number of games. Because last season his complaint was we don't have many games to train and prepare and all this other stuff. Now we have all that time, and I still feel like he's not preparing for the opposition as much. I think the difference is that we're taking our chances, and it's still stormy. It's not calm, and I think, like I said against Liverpool, I'm not here for this basketball stuff, man. I'm not here for it. And
yeah, no, I hear it.
It's just boring to keep seeing a manager that's very okay with chaos. So as long as that keeps happening, I'm there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say.
You made the point of seeing what Amorim can do with his backs. Do you think that basketball element will be erased if he gets the 2 controller type midfielders?
Two controller type midfielders ain't stopping the lack of compactness. Because even if you have Bruno in a 2-man midfield, Casemiro, the gap, bruv, you can build a yard in the space between him and Casemiro.
Having 2 in the middle in general, even if Man United or not, is scary. I always think you always need 3.
If you like, and that's what I was saying to you, Adrian. Like last season and even earlier this season, everything has to be perfect for the system to work. And that's not a good system. That is fundamentally not a good system. So for me, like goals will come because we've got better forwards than last year. There's no Garnacho, there's no Højlund. So I expect better quality. But just scoring is not enough. Like you have to sustain a style of play that means that you can deal with recycling the ball, you can deal with aerial pressure, because this league has become more tough because the ball's in the air a lot this season.
The NBA, bro.
Yeah. And literally, if you like, we had a problem last season where like if you wait for the ball to bounce, if the ball bounces, you're finished. And I think that ultimately we have a lot of like cute players. They can be technical, but they're not consistent enough for me to say I can rely on them. And I'm just tired. I'm just tired, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I don't know what's happening against Tottenham next week. If we beat them, if we don't, win the game. Innit? Well, I'm just
win the game. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll get back to United shortly, but there's VAR. There's a potential penalty, cause a handball for Sunderland to Everton.
That's a handball.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's gonna be given.
That's a handball.
Oh,
You said 4 Sunderland, 2 Everton.
Oh, sorry. No, the referee has said no penalty. Corner. What I meant to.
His hands are here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a penalty.
That's a pen.
Yeah, no,
It's
the
a
referee said
penalty.
corner. The referee has said corner.
It's a scandalous decision. So, what did the referee give originally?
No. So the referee said corner anyway, and then VAR was saying, "Yo, check it out." They're saying this might be a pen, and he said, "No, I'm not going to look." Corner.
Rodden?
Yeah.
You should have had a look this time. I'll tell you that now. Flipping hell. These bandits, man. These frigging bandits. Right. Anything else on the United Forest things? Do you guys see my point about Forest? Or
I see your point about Forest. That's why I said at the start. I said we should have won this game, and we threw it away. That's my personal feelings on it. But yeah,
my point being, they will either go down or they have to sack Dash.
Oh no, they will go down. I believe they'll go down.
Why can't Dash keep him up? In your opinion?
Because he's not good enough, Adrian. Simple as that.
How many years was he a Premier League manager? How many years did he go down? And he took Burnley to Europe 1 year.
What's his recent performance?
Did you see Burnley in Europe?
First of all, did you see Burnley in Europe?
I think it's Burnley. You know what I mean?
Look what he did with Everton. He nearly put them down.
Everton was a disaster.
Yeah, it was a blot. It was a blot on the CV. It was a blot on the CV.
And now look at Forest, bro. Guys, we once looked at Forest last season as a team.
But that's where traveling at Everton. Don't worry.
Man, Sean Dyche, honestly.
No. It's as simple as this.
He shouldn't get
if Marinakis sacks Nuno, you do not bring in Ange Postecoglou. And then after that, to arrest it, you don't then go against your Dyche. Oh my God. That is I don't know what was he thinking.
Well, are you seeing the name for Wolves who just lost? We just lost their manager.
Okay, all right. You've brought it up. Let's deal with this stupid shenanigan that's going on.
I thought Gary O'Neill.
Explain to me what Gary O'Neill is doing, being linked with the Wolverhampton Wanderers job.
Well,
guess what, Pete?
His last contract was up until 2028. So technically, he's still on the books.
This is not
but guess what, Pete? Apparently, according to the ITKs out there on Twitter, he has pretty much officially withdrawn as of tonight from the job.
Good.
Here's the thing: Gary O'Neill does not have the luxury of picking and choosing what jobs he takes. But here's the thing: like, first of all, Wolves have sacked Vitor Pereira. In case anybody didn't know that, right? After they gave him a new deal. Literally, months ago, they gave him a 5-year deal. The same thing they did with Gary O'Neill. They gave him a 5-year deal, as Oscar's said that it's not to run out until 28, and then they sacked him as well afterwards.
How did people learn?
What is the matter with those people at Wolverhampton Wanderers?
A 5-year deal for a manager these days is unheard of, you know. Even Slot was on free. The hell?
No, seriously, guys, what's going on there? What's going on at Wolves?
Oh, well, I told you. I told you at the start of the season. I said Wolves.
There's nothing to discuss here.
Why is there nothing to discuss?
We've said for like 5 years Wolves are going down.
Yeah, it's true. Wolves are going down.
There's nothing to discuss here.
I think Michael Carrick saves them. I'm dead serious.
Why?
In midfield?
Michael Carrick's a top manager.
Oscar.
Unless you're talking about midfield, I don't know what Carrick is saving them.
Bro, Carrick done a fantastic job at Borough. And correct me if I'm wrong, when United were going through their mire, he went in there, slotted in nice.
Pete, don't do that, man.
Just say, I'm just giving you the stats.
It was only
on 3-4 games.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was like 3 games.
It was only 3 or 4 games, but they're worth mentioning.
They're not.
He did a great gig at Borough.
Not.
He did a great gig at Borough.
I'll give you Borough, but come on, man.
No, they're worth mentioning. Because
so that means this Royal will do a good job at Wolves.
No, because I'm saying that he done a shocker at Leicester, so he's out.
So
equation.
Carrick's CV will be there because of Borough, not United.
I'm not saying it will be there because of United. Of course not.
So why are we mentioning United? It was 3 games.
There's 3 games on his CV. And best believe when he walks into that interview with She and whoever that other guy's called.
This is Michael Jordan's Space Jam winning dunk. This is that level of reach.
You don't think
you go to that video and you tell me and you see how long his arm was,
bro?
You don't think,
from here to Gatwick.
You don't think in his interview he's not going to bring up Man United? You don't think that
doesn't mean it's relevant.
It is relevant. He managed 3 games. He managed 3 games for United. It's relevant.
Okay, cool. What did you do for work experience in year 10?
Yeah, no.
Year 10.
Yeah.
I worked in M&S Harrow. M&S Food Harrow.
How is that helping your career now?
I'm good with customer service. I'm an excellent communicator. Are you going to ask me if I've got experience in it?
I see Pete as a fan of my talk. I love it.
I'm able to relate to the masses. I was meeting all kinds of people in M&S. Listen.
So all you said to him was, "This ain't a raspberry. This is an M&S raspberry."
It's one of the first times I learned what a faggot was in terms of the actual meat.
God.
No, in the meat. In terms of the meat.
Adrian, and here we have how much M&S helped him. Here we have Exhibit A of how much it helped him.
You know what it is?
That's the legacy.
Wow.
We need to dump that bit. What's going on there?
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
It's an experience that threw me. It's an experience that threw me.
Oscar is watching his brother in disgust.
I know.
I'm glad that it's out there, and I'm glad that we're all seeing it, because he can't keep getting away with this.
What do you mean? It's meat. It's meat. I'm referring to the meat. I'm not referring to anything else.
All right, man. All right. Pete, like Carrick at Middlesbrough, he got sacked.
I know. Yeah.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah. What did Jose Mourinho say? You're not a real manager until you've been sacked. Do you know what I'm saying? What does that mean?
Hayden actually was super for him, though.
I think, like, if you're going to be at the Championship, in one of those jobs, then surely you have to do well in order to then graduate to a Premier League job.
What, you don't think he did well?
Like Lampard.
Like, it's not like he didn't do horribly, but like it's
you don't think he did well. You don't think he did well for Middlesbrough?
I'm not going to sit here and act like I watched the Championship, but when I looked it up, they didn't finish in the playoff positions 2 years in a row.
Oh my God!
But
sorry, hang on. How many years have you known Borough to be in the Premier League?
I don't care. That's not the point.
That matters. That freaking matters.
But it doesn't matter when you're saying he should then go and take a job.
Yeah, Peter, you can't fall short 2 years on 1 year in the bounce. It's a freak year. Something happened. Not twice. That's mental.
Carrick is a bad manager. I'm just saying you have to excel in the Championship to then get the Prem job.
At least
in a life where I've seen Vincent Kompany go from Burnley to Bayern Munich.
He won the Championship at least.
What's the Championship?
I don't want to hear.
He got record points, I swear.
Yeah, but he was at Burnley. Burnley's at one of the greatest Championship teams of all time. They're monstrous.
This is not the same thing, though.
No, what my point is, Borough have no right even being in the Premier League.
Winning the Championship.
Enzo Maresca won the league.
Yeah, but Maresca won the league with Leicester. We're talking about Middlesbrough here, guys. We're not talking about frigging one of the teams that are always.
He didn't make the playoffs, bro. What are we doing?
Do you know how many teams? So Borough should make the playoffs, in your opinion?
Of course. Come on. No, why not? Yeah.
Why should Borough make the playoffs? Under what circumstance?
Pete,
man, they spend in the Championship. They've got good players. They've got everyone was on the knees for Hayden Hackney not too long ago.
Yeah, no, I'm guys. I think.
It's not like he done it with Rotherham.
All right, let me ask you, man. Then the question, since you lot don't want to bring up a candidate, who should be the Wolves manager?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't mad at Gary O'Neill.
It's a horrendous appointment. They sacked him.
I'll be honest. The same way you think Carrick did well, I think Gary O'Neill did well at Wolves.
I think he did. Yeah.
I think the problem with Wolves is poor recruitment. I don't think Wolves recruit well at all.
No.
Stop this money laundering Portuguese thing, man. Stop it.
I
Actually, yeah.
Fabio Silva crashed out because the Portuguese window was good. It was a nice little earner for them. But Fabio Silva, that's when they went wrong.
But there was a period of time in between the Ruben Neves, João Coutinho, and Jota era.
Yeah,
that was peak Wolves.
It was hot.
Peak Wolves. When it was like George Mendes has come to town.
Not
After a while, it was like, bro, where's Podence?
He is playing for Olympiacos right now.
What's going on here, man?
He's like 5'3". Also, did you know what it used to be? I think it turned from players kicking under in their career to a window shop thing. So you saw a man like Trincao go there. You saw a man like
Adama Traore.
Adama Traore. Vitinha was there. So it became a window shop thing where it was like, okay, see how you get on here, and maybe you can salvage your career elsewhere.
Jimenez.
Yeah, man. Became a joke thing. Whereas before,
I wasn't mad at them looking back at Gary O'Neill because you don't know, like, even when we're going through turmoil, and I said brazenly that I'll take Gary O'Neill at Man United.
it wasn't that bad.
It just feels bizarre to go back to your ex. Like, I think that's just
weird.
weird.
The disrespect to them, bro.
It's just weird. Like, it's weird for both of them because obviously Wolves felt the need to sack him in the first place. He obviously must be bitter about it. And if you're saying what Robin's saying there is that he's pulled himself out, that tells you everything you need to know about that situation.
Yeah, Steven Gerrard done that as well.
Again, the organization is poor.
Yeah,
the Wolves organization is poor. Yeah. I don't blame him for saying
do you think so? Do you actually think so?
Wolves, Wolverhampton are going to go down not because of management, but because of ownership. That's why they'll go down.
Yeah, it's a whole structure issue.
I don't see anything wrong with Wolves' structure, if I'm honest.
What are you doing to improve the quality of players you bring into this league in conjunction with the managers that you are willing to sign up and let go?
Ernest, that's a dissertation question.
No, like, honestly. Because ultimately,
where do Wolves start?
You managed to be in the Premier League for this long, but the only reason you're still here is because everyone else is worse than you. But on another day, you go down.
Yeah.
And you're not doing anything to rectify the situation. You're still just going to Portugal. You're still going to Moreirense and just signing all the academy players.
It
doesn't make sense. That's why they'll go down. The model is not working for sustainability that's comfortable.
So in terms of recruitment of player, you blame the ownership as opposed to the managers. Just so I hear you correctly.
I'm saying the whole thing.
I'm saying that for all of you to decide that you're going to sign mainly Portuguese players, it can't be every manager.
Yeah.
It cannot be every manager. Gary O'Neill can't also be looking to Portugal, and Lopetegui's also looking to Portugal. It can't be all of them.
And also,
somebody's giving the green light. Go on.
Yeah, go on. No. Do your thing. I'll go after.
Yeah, like somebody must be saying we have a clear conveyor belt and funnel system of bringing in talent from this sector of Europe. Again, no problem with that. In fact, I want United to go and be getting Portuguese and South American players and stuff, French players. But if you're spreading your net only in Porto, only in Lisbon, only in Algarve, what are we doing here?
You know what? In fairness, Ernest, right? I'm looking at their transfers this season, right?
Oh my God!
One of them is Portuguese.
Yeah,
and which was Fabio Silva. What's the deal with him? Is he on loan?
Nobody knows and nobody cares.
Oh, they sold him.
Last
to
time I
Dortmund.
checked, he was on loan at Dortmund. Last time I checked,
they sold him to Dortmund. They got 22.
Oh.
They spent 140 million euros this window, right?
Oh my God! On what?
Like 140.
But check this, right? Because and nothing. It's nothing to do with like Portuguese market, South American market necessarily. They bought players from all over the gaff, right? I'm looking at Vitor Pereira and saying, hang on a minute, what have you done with that lot?
No. Peter, name the players. Don't just say 140 million. Name the.
Fer Lopez, right? 23 million euro from Celta Vigo. Who?
What?
Hugo Bueno from Feyenoord, right? Oh, he's on loan. Okay, he's on loan.
There's the Portuguese.
No, he's actually Spanish.
You're joking. Fair enough.
Racismo, no? Racismo, no?
Now that name, Hugo Bueno. Fair enough.
Right, full on. That is full on racismo. What's going on here?
Oh, buenos dias. You know what I mean? Jackson Tachachua from Hellas Verona was signed for 12.5 million. If you buy players from Hellas Verona, that's a question. That's already a question.
Do you know what his claim to fame is?
Go on.
They said apparently he was the fastest defender in Serie A last season.
Okay.
I ain't seen him play in the Prem, but
I'm sure
that's what they said.
That's what they said about Dorgu, didn't they? The year before, David Muller-Wolf from AZ Alkmaar, Norwegian international, 12 million euro. They bought. Who's this other done? Who is Tolu Arokodare from Genk, Nigerian centre forward, 26 million euro.
You know what?
Jorgen Strand Larsen, 27 million euro from Celta Vigo.
Huh.
Coutinho.
He's got some level of ability.
Yeah. Coutinho.
You know what? I thought yeah.
Here's another one. Johan Arias from Fluminense, Colombian, 17 million euro.
Oh my God.
Like so that was this season gone, right? And I look at last season as well, right? Last season, I mean, they spent 123 million. They spent 124 million last year. Lord have mercy. Andre, who's Andre? 22 million quid.
He was actually looked at by a lot of teams. He's a tough tackling.
Fluminense,
CDM. Yeah. I think even Liverpool looking at him.
Emmanuel Agbadou from Stade Rennes, 20 million euro.
He looks alright as well, to be fair.
Marshall Munetsi from Rennes, 18 mil. Nasser Drigra from Red Star Belgrade, 12 mil. Rodrigo Gomes from Braga, 15 mil. Sam Johnston from Palace, 12 mil.
Oh my word.
Pedro Lima from Sport Rafike.
Sam Johnston, the goalkeeper. Right.
Sam Johnston, the goalkeeper.
He's not even starting. They spent 12 million on a backup keeper.
10 million euros. I mean, they're spunking money. Let's have it right. They are spunking and spunking.
But Peter, I think that's included to Ernest's point in the terms of the lack of ID. So a lack of identity rather in terms of the transfer market. Because back in the day, they're actually signing bona fides. I'm going to go and I'm going to get the captain of Porto. I'm going to go and I'm going to get Portugal's #1. I'm going to go and I'm going to get an experienced, cultured João Pedro, a hot prospect, Diego Jota. Compare that, for what Adamo Traore is, at least he's got useful PMP. Compare that to that myriad of names you just named. That you can't even tell me 3 of them. You can't even line 3 of those guys up and tell me who him, and him is. Peter, they've spunks money. That's like 250 million euros you've just named.
See, that's the thing, AD. That's why I don't have an issue with the ownership. Because I'm looking at it saying...
That's because you spend money. That means it's good.
No, I look at the manager. The manager bought the players.
Did he?
I don't know.
Oh, what are we saying? Are we saying what? Are we saying George Mendes bought them?
I'm saying he's there for a reason.
Yeah, interesting. I think, if they get the right manager, I think Wolves will be fine.
What is the right manager? The team is crap.
It's an awful team.
Do you think the team's that crap? You reckon?
It's an awfully assembled team.
In terms of going down, sorry, I mean, in the context of relegation, do you think they're the worst?
Flirted with relegation too often. Too often. Let me look at the league table to see if I'm right or wrong.
And then they sold their 2 best players. They sold Outnuri and they sold Cunha.
And the year before that, it was Pedro Neto and was it also Kilman? Like they've unfortunately lost a lot of players, a lot of their main star players, Padence, people like that. They lost quite a few of them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great looking. It's not great viewing. All right. Anything? Should we do the rest of the scores from the Prem?
We'll finish on 42 points last season and 46 the season before.
So
finishing in what position? What position was that?
So the season before was 14th, and then last year was 16th.
Okay. That's the last 2 seasons, yeah.
That's the last 2 seasons.
And then what? Before that, were they fine? Were they kind of like mid-table?
Nah,
and that was it.
This thing ain't allowing me to go 22, 20, 22, 23. Hold on.
Wolves. Wolverhampton.
Come on.
So Wolves finished 13th, but had 41 points. So they're doing enough. They're doing just enough.
The league's been in the mud, man. You can't have 41 points in 13th place.
42, 46, and 41 is not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good.
Now, you could argue that it's good enough for a team that knows they're not good. But do they think that they're better? Because they keep second.
You just think to yourself, like, what happened, like, from when those Nuno days and they were playing in Europe? Like, what the hell happened?
Because Nuno's brand of football is the new Sam Allardyce.
Yeah. This is classic West Ham. It's classic David Moyes. Your style of football is too boring for us. It's not sexy enough for us. We're gonna go. We're gonna get Lopetegui or whoever it is.
We want to get European. Continental. Shut up, man.
Oh wait,
Nuno took them to Europe.
Pete, that's why I threw my hands earlier. Wait for it.
Oh, you are gonna.
Yeah, I threw my hands earlier.
Who's 24? Is that Alcaraz? Who is that guy?
Oh, Everton.
Honestly, shocking. Sunderland pushing for the win. Okay, elsewhere in the Prem, Brighton 3, Leeds United 0. Good stuff from Fabio Öztler and the gang. Crystal Palace 2, Brentford 0. Good win for Palace. Fulham 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. I guess that's what gives you the sacking, isn't it? Because Fulham had lost 4 in a row.
Bro, did you see the fans arguing with the manager?
Yeah, that's sad. I was sad about that because then if you get sacked, it's like
I think a silver leaf soon.
Yeah,
I think he'll leave.
He's been pissed for a while over there, to be honest, especially with the transfer business.
It feels very flat, very very flat.
Yeah.
There's no joy in watching Fulham.
Yeah.
No,
and there's no jeopardy either. They're not going to challenge.
They're
not
going to
get relegated.
They don't have enough bite. They don't have enough bite. They're not. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks it's a nice day out. You know what I mean? That's not what you want to be known as.
So I'll pull them away.
It's a great day out.
Hey, it's a great day out.
Man City 3, Bournemouth 1. This was an entertaining football match. I don't know if anybody got their eyes on this. Well, this was good. This was good TV.
You see,
the Browns.
You see Gonzalez, yeah.
Mm.
He needs to go gym, but he was hooping that day.
Yeah, you're a fan, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to go gym, but wow. And then obviously Shirky Pep put him on that keto diet.
Yeah, he's lost about 5 kg.
Brother, this guy is the most athletic Shirky I've ever seen in my life.
Ever seen.
You see his performance at Swansea. Him at Swansea, especially in the black kit, he looked lean, bruv. Yeah, this guy was joking. He was twisting up these lot in the Carabao Cup.
Shirky,
so what's going on here?
Shirky is I think I put it in a group chat. Like if he finds rhythm, I'm not saying that Haaland has found Kevin De Bruyne, but he's found his assist man. If this guy's on form,
yeah.
And then I think it makes the league a lot more exciting because, like I said to you guys in the summer, I do not think City win the league. I don't think they're going to win. Yeah. But they have like I like counter-attack Pep, man. I'm a fan of it.
It's nice to watch. I mean, open though, man. And Andoni fell for it again, man. Like Guardiola does this thing where he likes certain managers, and especially from Spain as well. Like he lures you in, like, oh, this guy's sensational. He's incredible. Remember, guys, there was the Friday or whatever it is before we played Man City many years ago, and he was waxing lyrical about Mikel Arteta. We got beat 5-0 the next day. Then he did the same thing with Unai Emery. Emery is one of the best managers ever in Spain. best thing to come out of there. He ate 5 again with against Arsenal. Like we were eating. Managers are getting beat up, by Guardiola's kindness. And then again, this one, Areola, is going to be the best. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Jordan Pickford saluting the Sunderland fans. It's hit me in the feels. Like again, and Areola, he literally fell for it again, and then them man got pumped. They got pumped, man, because Haaland is breaking from his own half. Yeah, like your line cannot be that high at the Etihad. It cannot. Doesn't matter what Man City is.
Like he makes me question, is he athletic and fast, or does he just have long legs? Because one step is like 5 yards. When he runs, it's long.
Have you watched his YouTube channel?
He has a YouTube channel.
Ernest Apengting. You need to get on Google, get on YouTube's.
Hey.
Full government.
Don't say man's government online, bro.
Oh, what? My name hasn't been said on this podcast?
I can't lie.
Wow.
I call him out all the time. When he says that, I said, full government. What are you doing there?
Where's the washing, bro?
On this podcast, Peter gets government named all the time.
All the time. All the friggin' time.
All the time.
Hold on. What does it say in the bio of the Top 4 podcast? Who's it hosted by?
Exactly.
Aye.
Rinse FM.
Aye. He's looking at you, Oscar. He's looking at you, Oscar.
Just read it. Just read the Top 4 bio. Just read who it's hosted by, and read what name is in there.
That's not me.
I know you didn't. Look to the guy to your left.
Oh, it wasn't me. I can assure you that. That is David 1,000%. Let me tell you that right now.
He put your full name, Fez.
Oh, he's for us fully in there, mate.
But I feel like Peter's a celebrity. Peter's a celebrity, so it's fine.
Yeah. Peter and Adrian are the 2 celebrities in the group.
No way.
No way.
You think?
Adrian's so famous.
No, you think I can light a candle to Peter?
Adrian, you had 2K followers on Twitter
in 2010.
Before I lied?
Yeah, it's true.
In 2010,
Adrian was going to Jay's link up and recess, and man were like, "Hey, is that AD back come back?"
Is that
AD LFC?
That's funny. That's funny. It's accurate. It's accurate. But Peter,
it's very accurate. Bro, do you remember when AD brought us to this Adidas event to watch whatever it was?
It was a World Cup game.
Was it like a World Cup game?
Euros.
It was working the room. He was working the room. Bro, I got to the door and I had to tell them, I'm with Adrian.
Bro, Adrian was moving like Nas in the intro of Belly. Man was walking through the rave, and everyone's, hey, yo, what up?
Has Adrian been on Love Island? That's a great question.
What? That's a bad question.
Adrian on Love Island will be the first time I tune in.
No.
You wouldn't go on it, yeah?
That'd be class.
Nah.
Take off the C and the L.
I hear that.
Well, whatever you want to get up to on there is up to you, mate.
Listen, I think Adrian's more of a love at first sight. That marriage show. That's Adrian.
I'm none of that, man.
Dropping all the poetry on some woman he's never seen.
Nah, do you know what? Adrian is more.
Mental.
Adrian's more Love is Blind. In fact, no, Oscar's more Love is Blind. I can't lie.
What?
In the pods and that.
What, in the pods, yeah?
In the pods. Right. Tinchy Strider vibes. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? I was listening to Tinchy Strider the other day, you know?
That's a howler. No.
You know that song? Together we can. You know that? Remember Together?
That's what? When we are.
That note is mad. Here we are together. Say my name.
I'm thinking of another song. I'm thinking of Rough Squad Together, not Tinchy Strider. But yeah.
And Let It Rain as well.
Yeah, Oscar is definitely Big Brother. Oh my god.
Big Brother.
Yeah, Oscar's
crazy. Big Brother in 2025 is insane.
Big Brother in 25 is outrageous. Right.
The only TV show I do is The Apprentice.
Would you
Well,
really?
I can see Oscar. I can see Oscar on The Apprentice.
Get like
100%.
champagne super rinse up from Sugar every week, and Karen and them, man. Nah. You see them, man, there, they take you for mugs, man. They rinse everything.
Their keys all over the place. What's that reference to? Oh, Adrian singing. Crazy.
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay, and finally, West Ham United 3, Newcastle United 1. This is a stinker.
Yeah, Newcastle. What's happening here?
I can't lie. This is the worst performance I've seen under Eddie Howe.
Okay.
It was horrendous. And the funny thing is, when Newcastle took the lead, I thought, here we go. I need to see Peter and Piers Morgan uncensored.
Could you imagine Peter and Piers going back to back?
What?
After a couple wives. Now, Peter, you'll get carried away, man.
You get carried away. You will say something that the world will turn against you. I believe that.
What do you think I would say?
We're not going to go there, Pete.
We're not going to go there.
Mira, that is funny.
No, because Peter, he'll lure you in. He'll start off by talking about Arsene Wenger. You start about your mutual love for Arsene Wenger. You think, okay, he's one of my guys. He's a brother.
Hey, listen, if Ronaldo can do it, man, maybe I can do it.
He did it again.
I know. He's done it again. But Ernest, go watch Erling Haaland's YouTube channel, brother. When you see what his
Erling Haaland's YouTube channel.
His day in the life is hilarious because I know he's about this life. That's one thing I learned about it on episode 1. He's about this life.
The only thing I've seen is like his missus saying that she was on his bedroom before him.
Yeah.
Yes. Trust that to be the highlight of the episode.
Yeah.
You know, this is the thing about content, yeah. It's so bizarre. Like, that's the thing that came out the most. I saw that was flying everywhere. It was a minuscule in the episode. Minuscule.
What, Peter? Is that the thing where like, he's saying he thinks about death? Yeah, I remember Harlan said something to the effect of he wonders where he's gonna go when he dies.
Nah, it's not that one. Nah.
Okay.
Maybe it's another episode. I don't know. They've done a Halloween gimmick. Obviously, I turned that off. I was like, well, whatever.
Hey, you don't watch anything, but you watch Haaland's vlog.
100%. 100%.
No, I'm intrigued.
Someone said it on Twitter today that he's probably the only Premier League player now with like personality.
Yeah.
I'm all in, mate.
Oscar,
That's not fair, man. That's not fair.
Bedford's vlogs. I was all into that.
But he has the most pronounced character.
What other Premier League player has? I'm sure there's probably someone, but I don't.
James Madison's been doing vlogs before him.
What? Another one about his injury or recovery from an ACL or recovery from a torn MCL or a friggin'.
How many angles from a hospital bed can you get? So
how many thumbnails have I seen of him on a bed?
Yeah,
here, man.
Personality. I've seen him on a bed more than
personality. Get out of here, man.
Where are you?
That people don't want personality because James Madison is a personality.
No, he's not. No, he's not, mate. Just because he's one of
your
mates.
Do you watch Cristiano's YouTube channel, Pete?
It's one of your mates, like, you know what I mean?
Peter, do you watch Cristiano's YouTube channel?
I don't think I have. I've only watched. I think he's done like those long interviews and stuff. I don't think I've watched. I didn't even realize. What is he like? Is it regular settings? Yeah.
I don't know if it's regular. I just know he's active.
Because I saw the interviews that he's done like with like Rio and things like when it first burst into the scene and he had like 10 million subs in a day. I saw that, but I haven't seen nothing from him since.
Yeah, it's quiet. Yeah.
Unless the algorithm is not algorithming. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's everything else. Yeah, West Ham. I mean, West Ham fans were singing "How S must you be? We're winning at home." That's when you know. And then after the game, they still protested because they were like, "We're not having this nonsense. Just because we won. Don't be fooled."
Nah, guys,
West Ham stand on business, man. I hear it.
I was out yet when my boy told me it was 3-1. I just assumed it was Newcastle. There was nothing in me that I could believe it would be 3-1 West Ham. So
that football's not good. That football's not good, man.
As Eddie Howe, took off Gordon, he took off Baltimore, and he took off somebody else at half time. I said, this guy's pissed. He's so livid. I'm thinking, Eddie, you've thrown the game away. You can't win the game with Sula and friggin' and who was the other one?
Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey, who's injured anyway, and then who's the other bloke he brought on? First of all, he started Emil Kraft. When I saw him start, I said, "What the hell's going on here?"
I didn't know he was still at the club. Didn't know
Neither did I, man. That's Steve Bruce Newcastle to me, mate. I thought this was a gentrified, but you know what I find uneasy is seeing Newcastle in that Saudi Arabian kit. It will never sit with me. It will never sit with me. It just looks.
I really like it, man. It's a good kit.
It looks ridiculous, man. It looks ridiculous. It might have been Anthony Langs. I said it best. Bone Thugs and Harmony football.
It's not good football.
I tell you what, I do like Ernest. Joe Linton's challenge on Kudus in midweek was phenomenal. Did anybody see this?
He's a disgrace.
He's 2-footed him like
from the back,
thigh to hip height. Right, he scissored him. So imagine, Simmons is running where Kudus is running. Joe Linton literally jumps in the air like this, legs like this, and just scissors the guy down. No booking. I said, St. James's Park is the new Old Trafford. I'm certain of it.
I think someone said it on I don't know if it was Touchline, and like he just gets away with murder,
brother. St. James's Park is the new Old Trafford.
I heard it.
I'm telling you.
You know, I read. Yeah, he hasn't got a professional red card in his career.
That is insane.
That's wrong.
That's insane.
That's wrong.
Look, he's easily in the top 5, top 10 worst players I've ever seen in my life. He's a terrible football player. He's a terrible football player. Like, for not only were you a striker when you were signed, you're playing in central midfield, and you're actually not known for passing. That's insane.
Do you know what?
That's insane.
AD said it best, when he said when you're the centre forward for a Nagelsmann side, and you're scoring 9 goals in your career at Hoffenheim,
you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. I said, that's not what he's got 9 goals, blood.
He's whack, man.
In 35 all competition appearances, he's got 11 goals, blood.
Like for me, Tonali does not get the credit he deserves for being their best midfielder.
Or street sweeping. He's their
best midfielder. Like Bruno G is overrated as well.
I don't like Bruno G. He's a fug as well. Another
Let's chill, man.
Thugs and harmony.
Guys, we can't keep watching this football. This is what I said to you lot. Was it the first week? I said Eddie Howe's ceiling is Newcastle.
No,
I agree. I do agree.
He would do wonders at Manchester United. He would do absolute wonders. He would do wonders. He's a top quality manager.
Listen, if he brings Bournemouth football, I might be a little bit mad. If he brings Newcastle football, get him out.
Top 5s, Ernest. Champions League nights, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, his next job should be the England job.
Listen. Signing Anthony Elanga should put you in Guantanamo Bay.
Brother, how much? Do you know what's so funny?
How much?
Brother, I don't know which one was worse, him or Wissa for the same price. I don't know which
we were told. Pundits and commentators alike said United are going to regret letting Elanga go. We know what we watch every week. He is crap. He's absolute trash.
On YouTube, I watched Jamie Carragher. Have you seen the thing where Jamie Carragher is up against players and they do quizzes?
Yeah.
So he's up against Aaron Ramsdale, and they're talking about, like, one of the quiz questions was how many assists did Jacob Murphy get last season?
You got like 13, I think.
So that he got 12, but they were like, maybe 9, 10. He can't have got many. You think it's Jacob Murphy? He can't have got many. So when he found out it's 12, he got the answer wrong, and he goes, 12 assists, and he goes, and then they went and signed a Lang, and he literally had to stop himself. He was literally like, they went and signed a Lang. Oh, anyway, and then next question. Hey, what the
wait, that's his teammate.
No, but like, as in, Carragher said it. Like, Carragher was like flabbergasted. He's thinking, Murphy scored 10 Premier League goals, 12 assists last season, and he spent 50 million on the Lang in the same position.
Insane.
It's the funniest thing ever.
That's insane. And all I thought when they signed him was their counters are going to be crazy because he's rapid, but he's not good. He's not good. He's not good. Also, you know whose chain needs to get bust out, I think?
You see when Jamie Carragher speaks, it's uproar. They're digging up his own tweets. They're slagging him off. But guess what? Come May, 8 times out of 10, he's on the right side of history. You know.
Well, what did he say?
It's just different stuff like
Oh,
the one that
I thought you were saying the reason for the bust down. I thought there's something he said that you're like, you know what? We didn't give him his flowers.
Okay. So obviously, like he done the Chelsea thing. Now he's on to Alexander Isak, and he's doubling down again. He's saying Liverpool did not need him. It was a waste of money. That's what he said. That's what. And Liverpool fans are up and outroar. They're calling him a fake scout, so they're calling him all of this. Let's see if it's glistening than me.
Do you know what? His body language is funny because in the beginning, when they were first linked to Isak, right? It was very much like, you know, Liverpool don't need to go out there and buy it. We got Ekitike. We don't need to go out there and buy Isak, right? He was like, it's a nonsense. There's no way we're going to be. He was adamant. Liverpool cannot go and spend 150 million quid on Isak. No chance. And the fact that now he has to sit there and drink it in and then dissect it as well. And
his issue has always been the fee. And when they signed Ekitike, it was like, we don't need to go for this guy now. Especially because it was too dramatic towards the middle of the summer, end of the summer. It was too much drama. So when you signed Ekitike, he was like, yes, now you don't have to pay 125, 150 million for him. And listen, we don't know if the Isak thing is going to work out yet. We have to wait. If
it doesn't work out this season, then he has to get not that guy of the year, because that's crazy.
Who?
Yeah. Of course.
The only reason I'll agree is because Isak went to train with Sociedad.
Ernest, that's exactly what I was going to say. When we talk about downing tools, right?
This is worse.
This is not.
He buried his tools.
He buried his tools. He got off the diet. He got off the regime. He did everything on the other side because he's still not fit now.
In November.
He's not fit. I can't believe
talk about downing tools. Do you know what he done? He picked up a sledgehammer and he whacked up all of his previous work. That's like an unpaid tradesman. He's going mad.
It feels like they bought him from Sociedad. It feels like
Madrid tomorrow has to be a game where I don't know if he's fit.
He's injured.
He's injured. Because I was gonna say Madrid is one of those games where because Mbappe's gonna turn up.
Yeah, put up or shut up. Yeah,
man. You know, I know his goal was offside, right? It was ruled out. But when Ekitike scored his header against Villa, I literally sat there like, what is going on here? Like, what is actually going on at Liverpool? This is ridiculous. Like, you can't keep scoring.
Liverpool have done things that are reminiscent of like mid 2010s Chelsea or Man United.
It's a very Man United to me. Yeah, you're right. And Chelsea.
We're very Fernando Torres.
Very Fernando Torres. Like they've splashed a lot of money without actually.
Oh my God! This is Fernando Torres. Remember when he got to Chelsea? It was Anelka, Drogba there already, and then. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. You're playing a diamond. You're playing Anelka at the tip of the diamond with Drogba and Torres up top.
I
saw that. I didn't make that up.
AD. Do you know what I glanced over the other day, and I think this guy is lucky we weren't doing the podcast then because he was about to get dressed down for his crimes, and he's had 2 bites of the cherry in Premier League clubs, right? Andre Villas-Boas is a frigging criminal. He even moved sport. The guy
who did that far.
What manager goes to do rally car afterwards? The guy is a nutcase, bro.
Peter, did you hear what he said? I saw he said there's 5 countries who had to manage him. I think it was like Brazil, Japan. He's a mentalist.
I can't believe Tottenham recruited him.
Is he even 45 yet?
After his work. I don't think he's 45 now. No.
He's a fraud.
He was an absolute fraud.
He was like 32 at Chelsea. Lampard didn't listen to him.
Yeah, for real. This is a good question, Rubinho.
Where's the watch for Anthony Gordon?
I'm not going to lie. I was a big Anthony Gordon guy, but he is smelling. And the first thing that stinks is the headband and the hair. Cut it off.
He calls himself AG10.
Oh my God, I hate it. I absolutely
hate it. Why should Anthony Gordon?
Yeah, no. I'm intrigued. Like,
because he stinks.
Convince me. No, convince me.
Robin, where was his last goal?
Did he not score in the Champions League? I can't lie.
League goal. When's your last league goal, Robin? League goal or assist?
When you lot are ready to dress down this Newcastle team, call me. Because you not can let them get away with murder. This team is not good.
I'll be real. I'm not watching Anthony Gordon like that. So that's what I said.
I can't lie. Every time I've watched him, let's say in the last 6 months of football, I've watched him. He's disappointed me. He's let me down.
It's funny. It's funny you said 6 months. His last goal or assist was 18 games ago.
Hey.
Oh, put the watch on. Get the watch on. Get it on.
Listen, anyone can buy the watch. You can go to Argos. It's there. Put your number in the catalog.
I don't want to be the watch wearer. I don't want to be the watch wearer. not for Gordon as well, who I was freaking backing. I was like, flipping out. Anyway,
why are you not blindly loyal to these players? They don't know you. If you're not playing well, watch them.
I don't know. Before we wrap up quickly, yeah. FIFPRO 11 came out. What are your T's? The goalkeeper is Donnarumma. Hakimi, Van Dijk, and Mendes are the defenders. We've got Palmer, Bellingham, Pedri, Vitinha in midfield. Lamine Yamal, Kylian Mbappe, and Ousmane Dembele are your front three. What are your T's?
That's the best.
I don't think that midfield needed Bellingham.
Yeah, that was my question. I question mark was on Bellingham.
You're having Palmer.
I said Palmer. I questioned Palmer, and I'm
having Salah before Palmer.
Yeah.
Whoa, Ernest.
Yeah.
Because I saw Hakimi there, so I was confused by it. I thought this was just European players alone.
No, I think if you play in Europe,
it's FIFPRO World. It's a World XI.
Oh my God!
It's people who apply their trade in Europe, no?
No, but it says FIFPRO Men's World 11, so it's not just
the World 11. It's anyone can get in there.
It's nothing to do with Europe. It's to do with the world.
But it's Europe.
Clearly.
I don't remember the last time I saw a FIFPRO 11 that had a non-European in there. And don't get me wrong, like I think Cole Palmer is a better footballer than Mo Salah. But I think it's very clear Palmer gets in there because of the Club World Cup.
Yeah. And that's a FIFA competition.
And then the defense. So it's
all very political.
So like if the conversation is who the better player is, I'm not mad at Palmer. But if the conversation is about like whose seasons were, what did Palmer do last year? Let me check before I finish my sentence.
Hey man, Club World Cup final. You already know.
But first of all, Ernest,
what did he do?
Ernest, I want to pull you up on it now. What has Cole Palmer done in his career for you to say he's better than Mo Salah in any respect?
I think he's a better footballer than him. I think his ability on the ball is better than Salah. That's not difficult though. Like Bearman can play football better than Salah.
Listen, I was going to ask a bad question. I don't want to ask Oscar to blow a gasket.
Last year, Palmer 36 starts, 15 goals, 8 assists.
Salah has to be in this 11. Like it's not. Surely it's not up for debate. He has to be in this 11.
Hey, guys, we're trying to take this seriously, but it was player voted.
Oh, then forget about it. Makes sense. Forget about it then. I don't even know why I even care about these awards because even if it was journalists,
you know what, Pete? You're right.
I don't even.
You're actually. I don't even know why I care.
Because you know what? When Oscar said players, I thought, oh, there you go. But then I thought, you know what? I don't give a damn what a journalist is.
I care. How the hell is Mo Salah not in this?
Yeah, it's a scandal that Salah's not in it for sure. For sure.
So are we just questioning the midfield?
Adrian, but you know one of your problems, is that you proper represent a lot of Liverpool fans in the sense that you actually care when your players are not rated.
Yeah, I do actually,
and I don't know why.
Yeah, but that's a common football thing. I think most.
I don't think it is. Like no? I didn't care that people didn't rate Pogba. I cared when people said wild things about this guy's better.
Yeah, but you not caring is not like it's not symptomatic of most football fans, is it? It doesn't mean most football fans feel that way. You don't care about a lot of stuff that football fans care about.
Yeah, but we're talking about me versus what Adrian thinks. I'm not talking about football fans.
No, you said Adrian is like
no.
Adrian
My point is a lot of Liverpool fans. No, a lot of Liverpool fans care.
I said that's most fans,
and
it's not just
I'm not sure.
And the reason why it's come out now in November.
If this happened to any other team, there'd be. If this happened to Arsenal fans, if Arsenal won the league and half their team went in team of the year, there'd all be an uproar.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting there thinking. In fairness, I'm thinking, at least a Gabriel in this team. You think, but again,
you know what it is, Oscar. As well. I think also, this is a Champions League. Well, I say Champions League, but Parma's there. But I think this is more of like a European thing. I think more people would have watched the Club World Cup with Parma than they would have watched Liverpool in the Champions League because they got knocked out early.
I think João Neves has a shout. Marquinhos has a shout in there. So I was just like, there's what I'm saying. There's questions.
To me, an Arsenal centre back should be in the best 11.
I would have thought of Gabriel. I would have thought.
But I'll tell you what's a pet peeve? These formations. Why is Hakimi and Nuno Mendes centre halves? Let's get a proper 4-3-3 for starters.
Because they want to squeeze Palmer and Bellingham in.
They're doing a Golf Cook thing.
Wait, what? What's that got to do with Ben Palmer? What's the formation got to do with that?
No, it's got a lot to do with it.
Why is
you don't need 4 midfielders? You don't need 4 midfielders.
What did Jude Bellingham do in Europe to be in the best 11 of the last 12 months?
Cole Palmer's just there because of the finals.
Yes, okay. So what did Bellingham do?
There we go.
I'm not defending the list.
No. But the point I made was that Adrian's point is valid. There's 3 at the back. Why? It's usually 4-3-3. Why is it 3 at the back? Jude's hooping this year.
I didn't notice. Yeah. I thought you were saying they put them in as the wrong.
No. It's 3 at the back.
What I'm saying is when you have to squeeze 3 at the back, knowing that Arsenal centre backs were actually good. You're just. Who's the PR for?
Even the 4 in midfield are all central midfielders. Do you know what I'm saying? Pedri, Vitinha, Bellingham, and Palmer. Like that's the 4 in midfield. You know what I'm saying?
I think. Do you know what? Yeah, I didn't even clock this thing was a 3-4-3. I'm looking at it now. I was like, raw.
I literally told you what the.
There's one centre back in the starting 11.
Imagine that.
That's insane.
But like Lola's saying, you got to win. You know the ones there. If you win, then
I hear it.
Even a UEFA Conference League goes above like an Arsenal player or something like that. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I hear that.
I'm not.
But then again, Bellingham won nothing, did he?
Alice, you're falling for the trap. Remember what Peter said. Why do we care? Like,
real talk.
Like, it don't mean nothing.
And Pedri's played 100 games in a row. It's not fair.
Again.
Bro, Rafinha wasn't even in there. What is this?
He's over 20. He's over 24. Yeah.
You lot are sleeping on what Mbappe was on last
year. I'll be the first to admit I slept, and that is poor for me.
I apologized. I said, you know what? I was wrong.
Your magnesium tablets.
Yeah.
And Ernest, you know how I feel about killing Mbappe. I've already crowned him. After the Messi and Ronaldo, I've crowned him to be the one. And I've let myself down with his performances last year. I've let myself. Have you seen him this season?
What does your crown really mean then? If you came out against him,
it wasn't even like I came out against him. It was just more so like I underrated him. I underrated him last year.
You crowned him. Well, you're all right, mate.
Oscar's a clown, you know.
He is a clown. He is a clown.
He's a clown. One thing I learned. The Peter's like reputation goes before him. Sometimes you don't realize what he's saying because he's so.
No, Oscar.
Listen.
Don't tell me what I already know. Because that year, I took his chain off him 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I heard that.
You don't tell me about Peter's reputation.
Nah, man. He just be saying stuff. Man said I crowned Mbappe and I apologize because I didn't pick it. What?
No, because what I'm saying is I literally was. I was literally saying after the World Cup final where he scored a hat trick, I said, "This is the best player in the world." End of. He's the best
in the world.
And then the next year, what did you say?
It wasn't the next year. It wasn't even the next year. It wasn't even the next year. I just talked about his season at Real Madrid, thinking he flopped when he didn't flop.
Bear in mind, it was a free transfer as well. Obviously, I know there's politics into that, but at face value,
it is what it is.
Pretty good signing that.
Sensational.
Okay. It's like Haaland. Haaland is 50 million apparently, isn't he?
Apparently so.
Okay.
On a 10-year contract next season. Contract. Let's talk about the football
best mates with Fergie
this week. Say again.
I said best mates with Fergie.
Champions League football very quickly because there's a couple tasty fixtures, isn't there? Isn't there, John? Let's see. Real Madrid away at Liverpool is one of the big ones. What else is there? We've got Napoli, Frankfurt.
Wednesday night.
We got Paris Saint-Germain.
De Bruyne is injured.
Oh, he's been running to the ground already under Conte, and they're already complaining that this is not sustainable. What he was doing with him was not sustainable.
When is it ever been sustainable? God.
Now he's down. Now he's down and out.
Do you know what I heard?
What did you
I heard KDB ruptured his hammy by taking a penalty.
Yeah, he did. He
wellied the ball so hard on a Fabregas thing. So how did he hit that ball?
Yeah. Do you remember when Fabregas broke his leg when he took a penalty? Oh God. Anyway,
that's not against Barca.
PSG Bayern.
PSG Bayern München, yes. Liverpool, Real Madrid, Juventus Sporting's a nice little cheeky.
No,
drink.
it's not. No,
it's cheeky. Not. What are you talking about? It's a cheeky one.
It's not.
It's a cheeky one.
No, it's not.
You put on the goal show tomorrow, and you're going to see some stuff over there. Okay?
Juventus. Listen,
what's that Turkish league called?
You lot ain't gonna gaslight me with the Italian league again.
Yes. You watch on the weekend.
I'm not watching the weekend. Do it, man.
Did you see Inter away on the weekend? Did you see that?
It was fantastic. Lunchtime shooting.
It was sensational.
Jamie Vardy has 2 goals.
He's a top quality striker. He plays for Cremonese.
38.
Yes, he's a top quality striker. Jamie Vardy. On Wednesday night, guys. On Wednesday night.
Hey, top 4 podcast, yeah.
Yeah,
always draw on these short straws of anecdotal praise for these players. Why do you always draw on the smallest achievement? Oh, he's a top quality player. He's 38. He's 38.
Still banging and clanging.
Yeah,
but honest, name a league Jamie Vardy ain't banging.
Nah, man. Nah.
Jamie Vardy's, bro.
Jamie
Vardy's having a party. Bring your vodka around your Charlie.
So me and Adrian were talking in the group chat, yeah? Not on a betting thing, but like, if he gets 12 to 15,
he won't get that many.
When I read that, I died. I said that's funny.
He's at Cremonese.
Gets 12 to 15.
He's at
Robin
Cremonese.
on the podcast and
He's at Cremonese, bro. 12 to 15 is scandalous.
If he gets 15, even I have to.
Kevin Phillips.
He got 9 goals. He got 9 goals in the Premier League last season.
That's a lot, though.
No.
He's a baller. He's a baller, bruv.
We're not doing this, man.
On Wednesday night, you got Karabakh against Chelsea. Oscar, you gonna go down to Karabakh?
Am I gonna go down to Karabakh?
To Baku, yeah.
Am I going to Baku?
Yes. Don't look at me and do that because when man are asking me if I'm going to Prague.
I lie.
Are you going to Baku or not? You fucking moron.
Prague is a 3-hour flight. Just saying.
The thing is, Robin, Peter knows he's not. That's the thing. Peter knows
he's always challenging me if I'm going. So I'm not challenging him.
Don't flip the script, Peter. You started this. anytime any of our teams are in Europe, you always ask, "Oh, why are you not going? Why are you not going? Why are you not going to Legia Warsaw away? Why are you not?" You're the one that does that. So I just give you a taste of your own medicine. I think you should be there.
Hey, Oscar, I kid you not. Guess what this guy used to ask me as a uni student? Guess. You will never guess what he used to tell me to go and do.
What? Tell us.
When Bournemouth got promoted to the Premier League,
Yes, man.
Peter will say, "Hey, AD, why don't you go and get a season ticket?"
No, bro, AD, I tell everyone this. Wherever you go uni, if that club is in the Championship or going up into the Premier League, like I told Michael, Nottingham Forest were in the Championship when Michael started uni and they got promoted. And I was like, where is your season ticket? I told you to get the year before.
How much is student loan?
Yeah, bro, like that was always
guys. What's a season ticket? What's a season ticket at friggin' Bournemouth and Forest? It's not 1,000. It's barely 500.
As a uni student, do you know how much £500 is?
But do you know how much £8 is? What the? I'm going Tesco at 11.34.
11.34.
What? To grab all the ones that are about to be off.
That reduced.
You know the big out on the trolley.
Let me tell you something right now, guys.
You get sandwich for like 13p.
That's techie. I'm not gonna lie. 13p salmon is something I have to let go. I have to leave that one alone. That's tense, mate. But you know what, guys? If you guys are ever working from home or anything like that, 10:30 to 11 a.m. You go to your Tesco, your Sainsbury's, wherever. Go to that reduced section. It is stacked. I feel like friggin' Joseph as the Prince of Egypt, mate. It is stacked in there. I find some goodies. I find some real good treats. Anyway, on Wednesday,
what's the last thing you found?
A lasagna, bruv. A proper full fat, like full beef lasagna, blood. I said, yo. The other day I found, what did I find? I found like it was like a Greek salad and then some other gimmick with it. It was all right. Anyway, Man City at home to Dortmund. Anything else interesting to see? Marseille Atalanta, big game. That one.
Newcastle should be a good game.
Newcastle for the hipsters. Deserby.
There's an Italian team in there, Ernest. I thought you'd be hating. Newcastle Athletic Bilbao or Athletic Club is the other one there. In the Premier League, very quickly, 12:30 TNT, guys. Where are you all going to be?
Oh, I'm at home.
Feet up. TNT Sports on.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester United. I am ready.
Are we 12:30?
Well, 12:30, Ernest.
I'm ready for this
first.
Who's Tottenham got in the middle?
Guys, just let you know, I'll be in the group chat once the team sheets are out. Anyway, anybody who's available, we can discuss. We can discuss whatever you want.
Annoyingly,
hey, Robin, noticing.
Noticing. Unfortunately, I won't be in the group chat because that's when Arsenal Chelsea women.
You ain't been in the group chat for like 10 weeks.
3 months. Right?
I was planning to be in for this fixture.
I had to look to see if Peter was still in there the other day.
Man, before I left the group.
Peter's just avoiding passer. Fair enough.
On a real, what do you guys reckon? Tottenham at home to Man United. Let's see the scale here.
And the Spurs go marching on.
We ain't beating them.
They haven't beat Spurs in a minute.
Really?
And beat us 4 times last season.
Nah.
I remember Ronaldo volley. Where was that?
You man, what?
You said Ronaldo
4 times.
Oh, yeah, true.
Ange beat you 4 times last season.
Ange won 4 games.
Nah. Yeah, first of all, he won 4 games.
Hey, pre-Miraz comment.
Nerds.
Won't win, but United will lose.
Oh god,
that's got Peter's hands all over it.
You lot might pack them in still.
Pack.
No, do you know what's funny, Oscar? What's the funnier result here? On a real and on a serious note,
What's the funnier result?
I think Spurs losing is hilarious.
Yo, if I see United get a clean sheet and 3 points at the Bowl, yeah, that would be miraculous.
Ooh,
I need Man United to win. I need United to win this fixture. That's what I need. That is what I need. Come on, Man United. Right. Everton at home to Fulham, 3 o'clock. West Ham at home to Burnley, 3 o'clock. 5:30, guys. Get your eyes poised on this.
Boring draw, man.
Get your eyes poised on this. 5:30, Sky Sports. It's the Arsenal FC away at Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Should be good viewing.
Dead game.
Arsenal.
It doesn't end there, guys. It doesn't end there. There's an 8 o'clock kickoff on Sky Sports. Oscar, will you be there? Chelsea at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I'll see if I can get a ticket. I don't know. I probably don't.
So, man, Wolves have got some 8 o'clock kickoffs because we played them at 8 o'clock.
We better win that game. If Chelsea don't get 3 points, like I swear, if you don't.
You know what, Oscar?
Hey, how come man say to Peter, get ready for Caicedo, and you'll say,
do you hear him? Do you hear him?
Hey,
that's crazy.
Like I said, when it comes to big games, these Chelsea players just
Oscar, that's crazy, man.
Ernest, Ernest. These Chelsea men who are breathing heavy against Sunderland at home. Nah, man, allow me, bro. No chance. No frigging chance. I see man breathing heavy behind.
I still think Chalobah should be locked up.
Please bring him and who's the other jabron that you got at the back? Have them as toss in. Have them two as your centre halves. That's what I need.
I think
Fafana's looking locked in now.
They need to be separate, man. They're bad influences on each other.
That's the 8 o'clock anyway. Chelsea Wolves.
How was Sunday now? 26.
I don't know. He's growing though.
He's not matured. He's not matured, man. He still feels like a kid.
Yeah. There's 5 games on Sunday.
99.
There's 5 games. There's 5 games on Sunday. It starts off with Villa at home to Bournemouth, 2 o'clock. That could be tasty. I tell you what, if Areola does Emery's dance at Villa Park, scary hours. Brentford at home to Newcastle. This could be intense, man. That could be if Newcastle lose to Brentford. Yeah. Palace at home to Brighton, obviously their little M23 derby, 2 o'clock kickoff. Nottingham Forest at home to Leeds is also on Sky Sports, and the big one, Super Sunday, 4:30. It is Manchester City at home to Liverpool.
We will be there.
We will be there. I think City will win that one. You know,
I think City do win this.
I think City win that one
purely because of the way City are playing.
Let's see how AD feels, bro. After Madrid at home and then City away in the same week, that is horrendous. That is absolutely horrendous. But yeah, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast.
Peter, I never want to be that guy.
I didn't even do the awards.
Yeah, you're having a stinker.
Yeah, none of the awards.
Wait, I was so excited at how quick we were going. That's why I was ready to just wrap it up. Goal of the week.
Ahmad.
Yeah,
that's a good finish. That one. That was a good finish.
Excellent finish. Bloody hell.
I love the counter. I like the counter of Declan Rice's one. I must admit, a bit biased.
You know what? That was a nice goal.
Declan Rice's header was very good.
Such a great counter.
Very good.
If Gyökeres bends it as well.
Always messing. Guys, I beg you, go watch that pass back. I beg you.
So I watched the pass again. It was fast, but I think he meant.
You reckon? Because I was watching live.
If you look at the angle that they actually built, side view, it is at him. That's what
I don't think Oscar rates Gyökeres.
He doesn't. But it's okay.
Hold on.
Okay, who's his centre forward? Ernest, who's his centre forward?
Oh my word!
Who's your centre forward?
Huh?
Who's your centre forward? Jesus would be in your first 11. Anyway,
why
goal of the
week,
bro? Goal of the week. I'm going Declan Rice. I'm going Declan Rice. You've made your case already. You've made your case.
Wait, are you actually picking Declan Rice for goal of the week?
Yes, I was there. I saw it live. It was a lovely piece of football. Counter attack, lovely.
Pete, are you picking Declan Rice for goal of the week?
I might score first time volley outside the box, and he's picking.
You think his goal is the best goal this week?
Like I said, I was being biased. I'm biased this week. I was there. I saw it live. I'm going Declan Rice. I saw the goal from start to finish.
In a man's goal is better than Declan Rice's goal.
Yeah. I hear you. It's a democracy. You can be what you want. It's a democracy. Let's go. Let's get the voting in. Come on.
You know what? I had an interesting conversation with a geezer the other day. He said he doesn't believe in everyone's right to vote. I said, whoa. but then he started explaining it to me, and it's like, you're crazy, but fairs.
Oh, I've got one for not that guy. And speaking of crazy, it's not that deep, but it's like in the same vein as yours, AD.
But we'll get there. Anyway, goal of the week is Ahmad.
So 1 vote for Ahmad. Is there another one?
I voted for Ahmad.
2 for Ahmad. AD.
Ahmad, yeah.
Okay, Ahmad is the goal of the week. Who's the player of the week? Declan Rice. We got him.
Erling Braut Haaland.
Moises Caicedo.
You know what? Some good midfield performances.
Declan Rice. Let's get voting.
Away. No, we can't
let's get voting.
But then
Tottenham at home.
Then vote for someone else.
What's the difference between Tottenham at home and Burnley away? What's the difference?
I said Haaland. Robin said Haaland.
I said the Braut.
Hey, Adrian, who you voting for?
Oh, but of that lot, Haaland.
Erling Haaland is the player of the week.
Yeah, Haaland.
Oscar. Burnley away is the same as Spurs at home. Let's just remember that. Yeah?
Okay, no, it's not. Look, Peter, you've got a point, but let's not cap.
He doesn't have a point.
Okay.
No, the Rice was brilliant. For minute one.
How many games have Tottenham won at home this season?
The Rice was brilliant.
How many games have Burnley won at home this season? I think they're the same thing. Team of the week.
Team of the week.
West
Ham.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Big shout. Big shout. Yeah.
Blowing bubble.
Yeah. West Ham.
I can back that.
This is how you man don't rate Brighton, man. Brighton do a thing and you just don't want to hear about it. Like you don't know.
I really don't want to hear about it. I really don't want to hear about it.
Ernest, that's harsh. Hey, they've done it again. This Gomez, another brace.
Listen, I watched them in the Carabao Cup, bruv, and they were playing.
He's got a hat trick, didn't he? In the Carabao Cup.
We shouldn't get excited about Brighton in 2025 anymore.
We can.
Not me.
The level of consistency with a 32-year-old manager is unbelievable.
Honest, where was you when I needed you?
They lose a player every week. They lose a big player every week.
I've been on to Brighton. Obviously, the agenda to die because they won 3-0. Because I was like, what's the ambition of this club? Every year, they sell their best player, they sign a bunch of kids, and then there's no expectation of them to finish in Europe. Not one expectation.
Still finish top 8.
I must have been asleep.
They don't finish.
Peter, when was the last time Brighton played in Europe? Deserving, wasn't it?
I'm not saying 8 is Europe. I'm just saying they finished top 8.
So then it's worthless to me. You might as well finish 17th then.
How can Brighton be in Europe, man? What are we talking about here?
You see?
How about Peter?
Go and look at the price of those 2 Greek boys that they signed. The 17 and 18-year-olds. Go look at how much they were.
What was the difference between Brighton and Marseille?
Marseille would whip their candy ass week in, week out. What are we talking about? Marseille?
Is that true?
Yes. Deserves Marseille.
I can't lie. This Marseille is cooking. This Marseille is
a proper team. I'm not saying they're not cooking.
That's a proper team.
Man United beat Lyon last season.
I hear that. Lyon horrendous though. Lyon are not Marseille.
Lyon finished what, 8th?
Yeah, Marseille finished 2nd. Leave me.
Yeah. I'm not my point is, by that logic, Brighton are a good matchup for Marseille.
No.
If Manchester United beat a top 8 team in France, that means an actual top 8 team in the Prem give them a bundle.
Listen, a 2nd place team in France battered an 8th place team in England. It's not even close.
I don't know.
And I know we call Farmers League because PSG will win the league in August. I hear it. Yeah. But these, like your Marseilles and people like that are, and Lille that are like regular top 4 or top 6.
Keep an eye on Strasbourg. Keep an eye.
Seasoned, seasoned stuff. No, they can't hold a candle.
That blue co-funded team. Yeah, definitely. I'm keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
To be fair,
So what's going on there?
I don't rate. The French league is not one of them.
I love Liga. Liga is just talent. It's just talent.
You know it. You know the game, right? Consistency over time. If you see the same man in the same group phase or in the same whatever, and even if they have a bad year, they end up in the Europa League or whatever, but they are forever in Europe. And then you want to bring me Brighton and Hove Albion?
No. I think the point I was making is essentially that like Brighton are a good footballing side that clearly are benefiting from incredibly good infrastructure. Because after Chris Hughton, they've just been hooping.
Yeah.
They've just been balling. But ultimately, it doesn't go anywhere because, like Adrian says, they sell the best players, but their team your joy for them is always going to be capped because they don't push beyond.
They don't kick on. They never kick on.
They are profit and sustainability FC. They are the definition of what that rule is.
Tony Bloom said Chelsea are one of our best customers. I said, fair enough, man.
Are you a drug dealer? What do you mean by that?
He said that to his shareholders. That was at an AGM meeting.
That's insane.
That's when you know, bruv. That's when you know. Okay, team of the week. Are we giving it to West Ham? Yeah, West Ham United.
Yeah, West Ham United.
He's not that guy. He's not that guy. I'll start things off here. Mark Lamont Hill of the JBP podcast. Did you hear what he said the other day about black quarterbacks?
What did he say?
So he's always had this thing about black quarterbacks where he's like, in his team, he wants his quarterback to be white because they're better. so he gets pulled. He gets pulled up on it, innit? Yeah, and then they're like what's your where's your stance on it now? He goes, listen, I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm still unlearning. But he goes, but let's keep it a stack. When you think of the best quarterbacks of all time, he was like, Brady, obviously like Montana, people like this. Yeah, he was talking about the Mannings, all these guys who are all white. He was like, name the black guy, and obviously they were like, no. What this racist organization does is all the good black quarterbacks, they just throw them as wide receivers because they're quick. So a lot of them is all. I don't dying, and then they started reeling off, Daniels. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, and he supports the Eagles. And he was like, your quarterback last year won the Super Bowl and he's black. Dak Prescott, all these other guys. So they started reeling off all these black quarterbacks. It was the funniest thing ever, but I'd never seen Mark like this.
My question is, because this is so wild. Pete, why have you given him not that guy?
Because how can he say that about black quarterbacks?
I was talking about black goalkeepers on this pod countless times.
Are we actually comparing black goalkeepers to black quarterbacks?
Oh,
I'm just giving you an array of top quality black quarterbacks. An array of them. Give me the goalkeepers.
But surely there were worse crimes this week.
That's why I said it was a joke thing. It was less. It was a funny. It was just a funny.
Not that guy should be Jed Spence and Van der Ven.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a solid.
Talk about it. What took place with them two? I've heard they've apologized. What took place? I didn't see this.
So they were just pissing about for the first goal. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Caicedo put them under the press, and they were just passing about letting the ball go. And then at the end of the game, obviously final whistle goes. Tottenham fans are booing. Thomas Frank comes out. They just both walk past Thomas Frank, ignoring him.
Clearly communicating something to them. And then Jed Spence waves his hand on a dismissing thing, and Van der Ven just walks past him, and he's clearly talking to the two of them.
Yeah.
Guys,
it's almost like the water kind of point kind of type beat.
Let's not forget, what did Jed Spence do midweek? Let's not forget, what did Jed Spence do midweek?
Midweek.
Wow. Fair play to Thomas Frank. He pulled down his friggin' shorts. Oh, that's not real. Okay. Oh, it's AI. I got stung still. I got stung.
Wait, fair play?
No, because I thought he pulled down his pants.
Why did you say fair play?
That's a stinker. I'm not gonna lie. That's a stinker.
Why did you say fair play?
Yeah, pull down his pants. Why are you gonna air me, bro? What are you talking Let the people see that thing. The thing is, do you see what Jed Spence did on Wednesday?
What?
Did you see what Jed? Nah, move on.
Hey, Ernest, don't let him get away.
Nah, man.
Yes.
What?
Listen, you can't blank, man. You got. Yes, if he got that,
you know what? Everyone on this podcast except Pete, we need to introduce. Comment section, let me know. We got to introduce top 4 jail. Because a flag on the play.
Yeah. There should be a sin bin. There should be
Yeah.
off the pod for at least a minute or two.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be funny.
Pete. You actually, I actually think you're doing it on a bouncer team.
Pete,
you want clicks.
crazy.
You want clicks. Because you know that this podcast, you know the flipping the antennas are on, and you say wild things.
Do you call me bouncer?
You're bouncer.
What? Look, people, look, like, this is the thing. I'm ready. Like I'm internet ready.
Oh
you know, don't talk to me. Yeah, ready. Hey, free RIP cadet. Yeah, like this guy is serious. He's funny. Man. What was I gonna say? Jed Spence midweek.
Said what?
Jed Spence in midweek, guys. Yeah, did you see him tying up his shoelace at St. James's?
No.
For an hour and a day.
Oh, yeah, he tied his shoe for like 59 seconds.
And then they conceded the goal from the corner.
And then he started complaining.
I said, nah. Jed Spence's not that guy this week, guys. He's up. He's definitely there. Why is Bouncer not that guy? What's he done?
I think if
you know what? I just don't like the chatty patty of it all, man. Academics, like all these men doing gossip blogs, yeah. I just don't rate it, man.
Yeah, no.
I don't rate it. It's
so dead. It's so air, bro.
Don't rate it, man.
Have you seen the Don that went to get his court thingy? He's gone in there.
So you know why I don't have a problem with that, yeah? And tell me if I'm moving mad. But if I don't know the guy, but if you practice like some level of like internet journalism, if you actually investigate a lot of this stuff, I don't have a problem with you going to the court case. It's a high profile case.
Oh, I assumed he's one of them that's like accredited and whatnot. I assume I assume he's a journalist.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to go to court if you actually consistently report on celebrity news.
No, but Ernest, you can't be in your car on the way home from the court case and just be talking about the whole case. Surely there's some sort of like, where's the NDNA? Where's the freaking like, where's the, you know, like, because things are.
But like court cases get documented on the news all the time.
But at least there's permission. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's permission. You know, like us right now.
Is there a law against that?
I feel like, you know, like when we say like allegedly, it's because we don't want them to come for us.
No, but everything in court is being assessed
allegedly.
Like allegedly, yeah. Like until you're proven guilty, everything's alleged.
Because I feel like we could get done, innit? If we just talk about a case. I feel like we can get done.
I think it's case dependent. I do think it's case dependent. Some things like, you know how some court cases in the UK they can't even have cameras. Like they have to actually draw the people. Yeah. So it's just like, I think it is case dependent. I'm probably country dependent.
Yeah.
Ernest, you might know better than anyone else in this group. You see that allegedly word?
Yeah.
You know the picture of the door being kept closed by the single what's it? How strong is that allegedly words? Because man are saying man will say a madness. Man will be like, oh yeah, so my man he shot thingy and then he drove the car and then he stabbed Jemima and then they say allegedly at the end of it. Like surely that's not
no, but you know what it is, yeah? I think a lot of these blogs like play fast and loose with leaning on like being chatty patty and being actual journalists.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say something that's actually in the news, Shade Borough. It could be on Daily Mail. It could be on any tabloid website, and I slap allegedly on it because I've actually read something that's been reported by a reputable source, quote unquote. Yeah.
Right.
So ultimately, because of what's happened in the last 2-3 weeks with Getz or whatever, or with Shadeborough, for example, because the reputation is in black and white, I can slap on allegedly, even though we all assume it's the truth. Because the evidence is there. Like, none of us were in the car with Getz, but there's enough information in the last 2-3 weeks for us to say that, you know what, he allegedly did X, Y, and Z, even though we've all seen the video.
Allegedly.
Do you know what I mean? So it's playing fast and loose with it, but ultimately it's so that, legally, it cannot be reported that you committed defamation of character or slander.
But
essentially,
is it? But surely I could. So the example that you've used, you found information online. Let's just say this is something you're talking about from the grapevine, and then you slap allegedly on that.
Do you remember when that, what's that light skin you in America, Jason Lee, and he reported that Queen Elizabeth had passed away?
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And
he
was like, my sources are legit. She died like 6, 7, 8 months later. So he went online brazen. Yeah, she's passed away. If he slaps allegedly, it simmers everything down. Because now you don't have to hold him accountable for saying that she's actually passed.
I think that's a madness, Because
Adrian, we are in the era of
that's a cat amongst pigeons. How can you do that and just say allegedly?
But that's why, like, I'm fundamentally against tabloids. Fundamentally. They connected Raheem Sterling gun tattoo on his leg to 2 killings in East London.
Oh my word!
I said, what's going on here?
Allegedly.
It's nonsense. It's nonsense.
So why do people hate Traplo Ross? I know the answer, but I just want to hear it.
Nah, he's a criminal though.
Is he?
Like,
it's all out there. All he's done is collated it and put it into one place.
It's the tone of the content. It's the same thing.
Black people don't like white people telling them that they're being nigatory.
No, but it was the same with academics when he used to do all that stuff.
But man willingly listened to academics.
Yeah, man watched the Traplo Ross videos.
He gets millions of views.
No, but I'm saying academics has done, I don't want to say irreputable damage, but he does things that is just like, my brother, like, you sit in your yard and gossip all day.
But academics has strategically moved away from the content that got him the fame in the first place.
But you got fame from it.
And I know I'm not trying to downplay it, but I'm saying Traplo Ross still does that, like the gang stuff, innit?
I'm saying you can't. For me, you can't be angry when men are willingly being filmed. It's like people that still go on Vlad. I've been watching Vlad TV since I was in school.
I can still be angry at both.
But I'm saying people are angry because white men are doing this.
Nah, the point I was saying is like the academic people was angry at academics too.
I don't think I personally beg to differ. I think, and obviously this is subjective, I think the anger people have for academics is nowhere near what people have for us.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
You're right.
Because there's a racial element to it.
It's only a racial element. Because when black people do like niggatry, like real hood stuff, white people should not report on it. Let's do our niggatry by ourselves. That's how black people think. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me because none of you should even be celebrating this stuff. But because you find it entertaining, you want it to only be reported by black people. And that, to me, if you don't understand why that's crazy, there's no conversation to be had. If you don't understand why wanting black people to be the only one that record
that's doing
stuff,
madness.
We shouldn't even. I'm not even going to call you. I'm not going to have a conversation with you. There's no convo to be had. If you think that's calm, then cool.
Then crack on.
Calm. Because I don't get it. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. I don't get it. Stop celebrating hood fights, punch ups. Man out celebrating.
Man are going to jail.
And don't get me wrong, we've all laughed at this meme, yeah. But when Nines took my man's watches and chains, we all laughed. But guys, like we have all participated in culture that celebrates the degradation of the image of black people, and we like it when black people do it. We don't like it when white people showcase it. It's nonsense.
Interesting.
It's such a backwards mentality. But Trap Lil Ross can't do it. Idiots.
Trap Lil Ross.
Idiots.
So who is not that guy?
To me,
overall,
Jed Spence and Van der Ven.
Jed Spence because he done a double whammy in mid. He done one in midweek as well. Honestly, like he had a stinker of a week.
I think, unfortunately, the sadness of what happened on the train.
Yeah,
that's what got me this week. The 10 people that got stabbed on the train.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
And unfortunately, and guess what? You were talking about the image of black people. I think it was 2 black people that did it, and it's just like you're gonna just put the. Unfortunately, if that's the case, then it's just gonna put the image of what our character is bad worse. So yeah. So
that's a shame, man. That's a shame.
Lola brought up Chucky.
Whoa! Come on.
What Chucky did? I've forgotten what Chucky did on. I think I remember watching.
What's Chucky done?
I was talking about the Gets thing.
Was that bad?
What did he say?
I mean, it was something to the effect of, like, I'm not saying it verbatim, but he was saying, "Oh, it's a shame for the industry, his catalog, what it means to the game, blah 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 blah." Basically, and then I remember, like, the victim who referred to it in like a kind of a disparaging kind of way. He was like, I'm not saying he said this verbatim. Again, I'm not sure, but it's like something to the effect of, "Oh, the guy that passed away." You know what I mean? It's quite dismissive in a sense.
But Adrian, you know what I've clocked, yeah?
Yo.
Because that's the video that he struggled to say plethora. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like plethora.
But I've clocked, yeah. You see in this industry, yeah, loyalty is king. Mm-hmm. Loyalty is king. Like, man that have given you a couple interviews in the past that helped your channel grow. You can't keep it real with them. It's such a shame.
I don't know if that's what that is. Maybe because I like Chucky, you know. I'm a fan of his podcast and what he's done. I never watched that video and thought, he's being mad disrespectful. I just saw it as like he knows Gets personally, so he was talking about it from the perspective of this guy had so much potential, and now all of that he's thrown it away.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Your loyalty to the man has stopped you from telling the truth about the man.
But I don't know, man. Because
Oscar, the guy was behind the wheel under the influence and killed somebody.
Yeah.
Why am I talking about your career?
Because that's what you know him for.
No. Oscar, you should not talk about a man's career when there's manslaughter involved. That's not the conversation here.
Do you know who was close here to falling on that same hill?
No, Oscar, I understand what you are saying, but I'm saying that loyalty is king, because your reasoning should not follow through in an era where like black people are always very keen to tell people to be held accountable. We are always banging on about hold this person accountable, hold that person accountable. So in a time like this, I'm not trying to hear from you whether you know him or not, that his career is being thrown away. Somebody died. Let's put to the side. Because what you're saying is that his relationship with Gets is the reason why he's responding the way he is. I'm saying 2025, this is irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
If you think it's irrelevant, that's fair enough. What I'm saying is, I didn't hear anything from what Chucky said that was like disparaging about the person that died. He was saying that, like, at the time of the video that came out, he did, like, it was before the person was even identified. So it was just person has passed, unfortunately, and it was Getz that did it. So he was like saying, "Raw, like, the story was about Getz at that point." Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't. Obviously,
is there a place for? Is there a place for
the person that died? But he was just talking about Getz because that's as the story came. You know what I mean? It was about Getz.
Is there a place where somebody just talks about Getz in terms of like that whole thing of what it means to the music, like the acting, blah blah blah? Is there a space for it at all, or no?
I'll be honest with you, Pete. Yeah, like I don't want to be misconstrued as thinking that we should never talk about Getz, but it is not relevant. All I'm saying is this:
it is relevant, though.
I don't think it is.
It's not as relevant as the headline.
No, I think because to me, a big lesson that should be learned is, celebrity or not, bare of you man drink and drive. Loads of you do it, and it took a conversation to be had about a high profile individual, like when I think of Prince Andrew, doing things with little girls, I don't think of Prince Andrew the Prince. I think of a grown white man who's getting away with stuff that a lot of men get away with. I'm not thinking about Prince Andrew. So again, Pete, I'm not trying to be like. I hate the idea that that there's obviously a trend of like people just forcing a sort of like a righteous way of looking at life, and they're all perfect and holier than thou. And I don't like that line of thinking, because ultimately, even Mark said it, like, bare of you man drink and drive. So I don't want to sit here and pretend like I don't have skeletons in my closet, yeah? But ultimately, I think the issue I'm having is that there is more of a conversation initially about the loss of a career than a loss of a life.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And I don't like that.
Got you.
I don't like that.
Neither do I.
Because ultimately, imagine you're from Nepal and you've come to uni, international student, and you're 20 years old, and you died not because there's a civil war happening, not because there's an outbreak of disease, but because a man was under the influence. And I don't think you lot saw the video. His body flew.
No, but again. So when we spoke about it on the pod, we spoke about that. We spoke about the video. All of that stuff had come out. So when Chucky was giving his like not apology, but like his breakdown of what was going on in that clip, he was like, "Bro, the video hadn't come out. We didn't know the name of the person. It was just Getz drunk drive ban. Like it was just that." So then he spoke about what this means for Getz's career and how we're not going to get any of the good things that he'd done. And because on Top 4 podcast, when we discussed it, we spoke about how Getz was, changing his career path. We ended up speaking about other musicians and different things. And if somebody clips it at that moment, it looks like we haven't spoken about the other.
Agreed.
Yeah. So I had a little bit of like, I didn't know. I didn't watch the whole podcast of what Chucky was saying. I only saw a 2-minute clip.
That's a good point.
There's a podcast I watched where they talked about it, and what the crazy thing is, the thumbnail on their podcast was something like, or even the title, it was something like, "That's not the Getz I know." And I thought, oh dear, where are they going with this?
This is what I'm saying.
But clickbait, because when I went into it and I watched it, it was like they were kind of they did say that line, but the context is very, very different. It was about the guy that lost his life and everything else of that nature.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh man, yeah. Anyway, because
in a lot of these high profile cases, a lot of what the victims go through gets drowned out by the size of the celebrity, and it's happening now, and it's happening right now. So I'm like, when the guy is clearly in the wrong for something, can we just for once think about the value of human life more than the celebrity that we're attached to? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. But I hear you, but like, if it wasn't Getz,
and that's the problem, that's exactly the problem.
Even your point,
because we wouldn't talk about drink driving. That's the problem. We talk about Getz. Oscar, you're not saying things I disagree with. I'm saying the problem is we always spend more time talking about the size of Prince Andrew and who he is relative to the fact that listen, people are more intrigued by conspiracy theories of Jeffrey Epstein than the fact that there's girls who are never going to live life the same because of that incident. They are never going to live life the same. They're going to mistrust men to the nth degree because celebrities took advantage of that. And I think celebrity culture results in this, in the conversation about your attachment to the person than to what's actually happened to the victim. That's what I'm saying.
Well said. Well said. Not that guy is Jed Spence, West London's Jed Spence. I think that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. I don't know what you guys else think. On a lighter note, Oscar had Lola's comment up, right? Have you seen her app?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That just caught me off guard. Miss Anger.
Miss Anger.
Turn the anger away, mate. Turn the anger away. That wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe on the video. We'll be back next week, Monday, when we discuss whether the title race is still on as Man City go and host Liverpool. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Anything else you want to close with? I guess we'll see you guys next week, man. Peace.
See y'all next week. Let's get that one final sub so 400 people. Who's that lucky guy?
Do it.
Oh, girl. Hey, oh, girl. You right.